strap in, and I hope you're ready, because you're listening to Kings of Film, coming up right now.
Hello, everybody! That was so loud. Whoa. Welcome back to episode 3 of King of Films.
Yeah.
I'm your co-host, Reggie Wright, and this is your other co-host, Eli Brown.
Hola, how's it going?
Today, for our special guest star, is Kamaro,
How you guys doing?
and hopefully Silver later, right?
Yeah, he'll join us later, I think.
Today we're going to be watching episode 8 of Star Wars, The Last Jedi.
Yeah?
Now, before we get into this film, what's your guys' view on this film?
This movie, number 8, was probably my least favorite Star Wars movie, just because it felt like a jumbled mess.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still Star Wars. I will still love it forever. I will cherish the movie. But there's some movies that are still a higher tier than this one on my list.
Yeah.
Like, I even think Solo's above this one. I know everybody hated Solo.
Oh, wow, that's...
I actually enjoyed that one.
I still haven't watched Solo.
I love Solo. Solo's probably one of my favorite movies, but I know it wasn't a very critically acclaimed Star Wars movie because there was no good things about it that they had to say. But
Yeah.
I'll still love Solo forever.
Yeah, I liked it first time watching. Definitely one of my favorite scenes was the light speed ramming.
Yeah.
I think that was everyone's favorite.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one thing everyone can say good about that one.
First time viewing, I really enjoyed it, and then later on viewings and like critics and everyone, I was like, yeah, it's not a good movie. Looking on it, it took some risks. There are some good things. There definitely are some flaws, but like overall, I think it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
See, like, so my favorite scene in this movie is Force Luke fighting Kylo Ren, because it shows an homage to Luke from Episode 5 and Episode 4 using the actual Skywalker lightsaber.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think about like the last 20 to 30 minutes of this movie is the best part. I think everyone thinks that when Rey finally gets on the ship.
When things kind of start wrapping up, people are like, oh, this is the best part when it's ending.
Yeah.
All right.
But I said this in the last episode. I feel like this movie is just the beginning of The Empire Strikes Back, but just stretched over 2 hours.
It really is like, all right, so we're gonna stretch it out, have a long chase, but the chase doesn't have anything really exciting. Like maybe a few ships blow up, but that's it.
Like, you know, when the walkers are like coming in.
That's
the whole movie.
This movie is Empire Strikes Back, but reversed, because they put the walkers at the end instead of the start. The planet's still blisteringly white, but they decided to throw a little bit of red in. Instead of being snow, it's salt, which is how a lot of people feel about this movie.
A lot of salt.
A lot of salt. Like, if there was a level of salt for this movie, it would be great.
Oh wow, that's a lot. All right, did some research, found some things about the movie. Here's a general overview, or like synopsis, you would say. The Last Jedi follows Rey as she seeks the aid of Luke Skywalker in hopes of turning the tide for the Resistance in the fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order, while General Leia Organa, Finn, and Poe Dameron attempt to escape the First Order attack on a dwindling Resistance fleet. That kind of captures the main essence of the movie. The Last Jedi had its world premiere in Los Angeles on December 9th, 2017. That feels long ago.
That was like 3 years ago, though.
It's not that long, but still thinking about it, it's like, wait, 2017?
Yeah, but if you think about it, the Force Awakens is a 5-year-old movie now.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Like like they seem like they're so far away, but now that we think about it, this year marked the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back.
And also, this year was one of the longest years.
Yeah, well,
I'm pretty sure we had 12 different anniversaries for the same movie this year.
Honestly. Alright, The Last Jedi grossed over 1.3 billion worldwide, becoming the highest-grossing film of 2017, the 7th highest-grossing film in North America, and the 9th highest-grossing film of all time during its theatrical run.
That's actually kind of crazy.
I know, it made a lot of money.
It made a lot of money, but that's just because of Star Wars.
Right, everyone ran
Star
to
Wars
see
will
it.
make money no matter what.
You slap it on top of something and it's...
Money.
You could re-release Revenge of the Sith, and it would probably bring in almost as much as Avengers.
If they re-released it with the extra, hour? 2 hours? Because I remember hearing there's like a 4-hour cut.
Yeah, the 4-hour cut, which I would love to see.
I'd spend money on that.
I would go and actually sit down at a theater and watch a 4-hour feature-length film.
I'm sure as heck would.
Yeah.
Can we go run some two questions from?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I know you guys are really big. I just want to back up. But
Nailed
tell
it.
us if I wanted to drink that.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too. While Eli is doing that, do you remember what they had planned before The Force Awakens though? Remember when they were gonna release all the movies back into theaters?
I would have loved to see that.
Remember what?
When they were trying to release all the movies back into theaters before Disney bought Lucasfilms?
I don't remember that happened.
Yeah,
That was a
no,
thing?
they actually look it up. They actually released the first one, Phantom Menace, before Lucasfilm was bought out by Disney.
Wow.
See,
Interesting.
I would have loved to go and experience that, watch all the Star Wars movies in theaters,
Yeah.
especially the old ones, just to go watch, just to be part of, I wish I could have lived in 1977 at my age, or even at the age of 12, and went and saw A New Hope, because I've heard that was, a big,
A
major
huge,
thing.
set stone in.
I mean, that changed
media.
film.
the
forever.
day
Film
that
forever.
its release day in theater, that created film history.
And a lot of people are like, oh, Star Wars is not going to do well. He didn't even go see the premiere when it first came out. He's like, it's not going to do well. Now look at it. It has 9 movies, 2 animated TV shows, 1 live action show, and a bunch of other shows that have just been announced.
You're actually forgetting one of their.
Oh, the 2003 animated Clone Wars?
Well, so
Or
there's
the
the animated Clone Wars. There's that animated Clone Wars, but there's also another show that came out after The Force Awakens came out, and it came out, I believe, in 2016. It's Star Wars Resistance. I haven't watched it personally.
I thought that came out in between The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker.
I thought it came out between Last Jedi and
Was it Solo? No.
no.
Yeah.
I thought it was between at least the 2 feet, the 2 main movies. So Rise of Skywalker, or not Rise of Skywalker.
Force Awakens and Last
Force
Jedi.
Awakens and Last Jedi. Just as a little filler shows, it's like a precursor to the other shows or to the movies.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Rebels is a precursor to
A New
to
Hope.
A New Hope. Just kind of and even Rogue One.
Yeah. All right. In 2015, Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy, we don't like saying that word here, said, "We haven't mapped out every single detail."
Chris Brown.
Oh, he's calling. All right. In 2015, Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy said, "We haven't mapped out every single detail of the sequel trilogy yet, and that Abrams was collaborating with Johnson, and that Johnson would in turn work with Episode 9 director Colin Trevorrow to ensue a smooth transition." Now, we know that did not properly happen.
Oh no.
It didn't transition properly between those 3 directors because they brought back JJ for Episode 9 when Colin's version had
Bombed.
creative differences. We'll talk more about that in Rise of Skywalker episode. And I have one more little tidbit. Johnson wrote the scene with the mirrored versions of Rey to symbolize her search for identity. When she asks for a vision of her parents, she only sees herself. Rey learns that her parents were nobodies, as it would be the hardest thing she and the audience could hear. Johnson likened the scene to Luke learning that Darth Vader was his father in Empire Strikes Back. Which I kind of like that idea of trying to mirror Luke discovering that Vader is his father, because honestly that is the hardest thing he could learn.
Mm-hmm.
So Rey learning, you're not a Kenobi, you're not a Palpatine, and you're not a Skywalker.
You're not anybody.
You're nobody. would be the hardest thing for her
after
to
we
hear.
found out, like,
That was the biggest
Wasn't it-
letdown for the whole entire.
It's like, this is gonna be the hardest thing of the fans. It was, because we were pissed.
yeah, we were like, oh, she's a Kenobi, she's a Kenobi, she's a Kenobi. I mean, we'll probably, like, you guys will probably cover it more in your Rise of Skywalker episode after we found out, like, that she was a Palpatine. Because, like, Kylo Ren was like, oh, you're nothing, you're absolutely nothing. And then, the next movie, he's like, oh, guess what, you're actually a Palpatine.
It's like,
And I was like,
I better than nothing. if you
better,
ask me.
yeah, better than nothing. But at the same time,
It was whack.
it was not poorly executed.
that
It
was
was poorly
that
executed.
that was crazy, but, like,
Do I
this
have
is
any
what
other
happens
tidbits?
when you get multiple directors doing,
And not having the sequel trilogy mapped out either. They needed to have it mapped out before they proceeded with it.
yeah, like you were saying out of when Kathleen Kennedy said, like, we don't have everything mapped out. Like, I read that after the 7th movie came out, and I was like,
Kind of shows.
this is gonna flop. But I mean, they finished it out.
Yeah, they finished it out. There were some bumps along the way, but in the end, it's still
There was a
Star
lot
Wars.
of bumps along the way.
All right, we are gonna get started here. Oh wait, there's one more thing. It's time for a break. Either we lost audio or we decided to take a break, but enjoy the ads. Hope you grabbed some popcorn during that break. Time to sit back and listen to the rest of the show. All right, we're back. Silver is now here.
Hello.
He's our other guest for the day.
Okay, press play.
We're gonna get start. Yeah, we're gonna start now.
Lucasfilms.
LTD.
I'm surprised it doesn't say Disney on there right now.
I know, right? That's so.
All of the next
Disney-
ones will.
Disney wants
Yeah.
their name on it.
The rest of all the new ones coming out, they're all gonna say Disney on
Does
them.
it pick it up?
You know,
Slightly.
Slightly.
All right.
Disney, don't copyright
I
us.
know.
Or I will make
Disney,
my way out there
please.
and kill you all.
Please, you have enough money.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. I do not wish harm upon Disney.
The law requires me that I say no.
I had a setting on here to make it look nice.
Cinema.
That's far too in. Does anyone ever read these after watching it the first time?
No.
They just kind of talk and.
I occasionally.
Oh, 'cause I feel like I can already say it back to myself in my head right before I watch it.
I know, right?
I think I can
Without
do
even
that
reading
with what do you call it? Revenge of the Sith or Attack of the Clones.
I can do it with Attack of the Clones. I don't.
Whoa.
Half the time, I don't even read these. I just listen to the Star Wars theme. 'Cause
I
it's
read them
iconic.
the first time, and then after that, I just ignore them.
See, I read it about the first or second time I watch the movie.
Because after that, you're like, I already know what happens. I already know what this is talking about.
Unless it's Revenge of the Sith, you always expect Anakin to not turn to the dark side, and then he turns to the dark side and he's sad.
Maybe this is a different cut.
Maybe this would be different this time.
Right? It's just like, you just hope it's just a random cut of Revenge of the Sith. And it's just
It's like,
like,
oh, look at that. Obi-Wan got cut in half instead. Is that PS2?
Don't try it, Anakin. I'm sorry.
That's
I
the
understand.
Bollywood version.
How does... I thought...
Oh, this scene.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about this scene.
this is also probably one of my other favorite scenes. Not like this scene, but like
The
when
bomber.
Poe. Well, no, when Poe is teasing Hux.
Oh yeah.
You mean Hugs?
Huds. I've never heard him be called that.
Hugs.
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 Yeah. I feel like...
I mean, if I
The
did see
characters
General
come outside
Hux in person, I would probably give him a hug.
Me going to Disneyland.
Running
Darth Vader, is that you?
Dad?
So why is he in charge?
Because he's general.
Yeah, but like, there's Kylo Ren. Is it the same thing? Like
Kylo Ren.
It's like
Kylo
Tarkin
Ren's
and Vader?
probably just.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kylo
Or the
Ren's probably
rank
just
is-
being a whiny little
Okay.
emo boy.
Dreadnought's cool looking ship. It's
They
freaking
are.
Sweet. I feel like all the bad guy ships are always super cool.
Of course, they gotta make them.
That's why it's the better side.
Exactly.
I prefer to stay neutral. I
Um,
prefer to be like a gray Jedi.
I'd rather just take over.
Oh wow.
Let's do it, Silver. You and me.
Take over the galaxy.
I was gonna say we've got 3 Sith here, and there can only be 2.
The rule of 2.
Only one X-wing.
Oh,
Great,
look, we're
we're
saved.
It's like, don't you dare bad talk Luke Skywalker like that.
At first, I thought it was the New Republic, and then I was like,
I saw it, I'm like, who?
I thought more
Oh.
were gonna come, and it was just gonna be the
No, when they
Republic.
Like,
said
I-
only one X-wing, I was like,
I know.
right when they said only one X-wing, I was like, oh.
I still had
And
like
the-
a little bit of hope
It's
thinking
him,
it was going
it's
to be Ezra.
him.
But I'm like, no. It's Luke. Luke has the X-Wing.
Dude,
Well,
I'm
no,
I
I seen
wonder
the
if
X-wing,
Ezra's gonna
and
make
I'm
it.
like,
I hope.
when I seen that X-wing, I was like, okay, which X-wing is? That's Red 5.
That's Luke. There he is.
And then you just see this like cloaked figure in all black robes. I'm like, oh yes.
okay, I'll hold.
Yeah. Still here. Yeah, he can hear you.
Hugs.
Hugs.
People hated this for some reason. Like,
He
there's
is
no
pasty.
comedy. It's like,
That's comedy.
there is always comedy in
He
Star
just,
Wars.
he just called him pasty. That is pure comedy.
Pure
No,
comedy.
people hated it because there was
Comedy
comedy in
gold.
it. Like, oh, Star Wars is not funny. It's like, what is Star Wars, people?
Tell that to
Han Solo.
Yeah, tell that to Han Solo. I swear.
I do like this scene, but then the movie just gets stretched out, like you were saying, Reggie, into
Mhm.
a long chase.
Yeah, no, it's just a huge chase. It's them trying to escape Hoth, except the whole entire movie.
Yeah.
And then they get to Cray, and then it's in them trying to escape Hoth again.
See, they did really good with Poe here,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like, oh, they're developing his character a little bit more, and then they do nothing.
And then they make him the smuggler for some reason.
I don't understand that. Why do they have to make him the smuggler? Don't try to copy Han
Just keep
Solo.
him the pilot.
Like,
Because
well,
apparently all the good pilots
like
have to be smugglers.
You
with
guess so?
Poe, like I feel like after Anakin like died or Darth Vader died, there was a gap to be filled by the next greatest starfighter pilot in the
Yeah.
galaxy. And I feel like they gave Poe that.
Oh, he's a great pilot.
He's a great pilot, but it's like, I mean, because Luke doesn't really fly anymore. He doesn't fly Red 5.
He's just kind of a hermit. He's just kind of there. He's enjoying his time.
Always talking about the sacred texts.
The sacred
Dance. I like him sticking his head in this.
BB-8. Me trying to fix many things.
Uh,
BB-8 is like, I gotta figure this out, even though we need.
When you just
Okay, so you take the red wire and the blue wire and put, but don't let the wires touch.
don't let him touch it all. They evacuated the base. Perfect. I don't like this right here when they bring out the bombers, because why do you use those type of bombers when you have Y-wings that are more effective bombers?
It can't get a huge amount of damage, but they're faster.
They're way faster, and they're not as vulnerable as those.
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
The bombers they bring out, it's almost like one shot and the entire thing just goes.
Yeah, it's gone.
Right? It's like, those are like the ultimate, like, suicide machine.
Yeah.
That's what they are. Wait, you got it. You got it right.
Only one of them got through, and their armor is not the greatest.
Wait,
No.
only-
Shouldn't
But
they
I
be
mean,
the ones with
not
the
a
most
lot of
armor?
not
They
a lot
should
of
be.
resistance armor is the greatest thing on the planet. I mean, they're a very crumbling thing.
But
Dude,
how is the
Point.
how is the resistance so weak? Because aren't they essentially funded by the New Republic, or what was left of the New Republic?
Wasn't Leia kicked out of office?
Was she?
I'm not sure.
I think in the comic book she was kicked out of office because she was sucking it up.
Maybe. But it's weird, because the First Order you would think would be scrappy. because they just came out of the ashes of the Empire.
The Empire, but they're
So-
like strong. They're like super strong.
And everyone fears them, and I'm like, guys, how do we let this happen?
Well, and they've got like way super advanced tech, like way more advanced than even the Empire had.
Yeah, no, you're right. These are suicide bombers. The resistance is literally doing war crimes.
They are.
I mean, I've seen videos of like counts of war crimes and like Clone Wars and.
Oh my
So
gosh.
yeah, that took like
It was- it-
Three shots. And
three
it's
shots
gone.
right to the middle, and the entire thing
It's just gone.
is
Right.
now.
It's
like
got-
that ship you look at and it's like, oh, I wonder where the bombs are stored. Let's just shoot the big post at the bottom. It's gonna blow up.
Even the rebels who had like the
Yeah.
the sucky the sucky ships had better ships than this.
Yeah.
Right?
The bombs. They even colored some of them. They put little faces.
That's what I do sometimes.
I remember reading something that Ryan Johnson wanted this to have like World War II vibes or something.
I'm not getting that vibe at all.
He wanted to give it some like war, like a really gritty war vibe. I'm like, no, sir, that's not what we need.
Wait, that guy got a one-shot triple kill.
Triple kill.
If it doesn't
Collab,
take
dude.
that long for them to charge up the bombs, why would they do it like a whole minute before they even reach the dreadnought?
Right?
Also,
Almost there.
I mean,
let's be real.
This ship has plot armor. Because it's just
Plot
not
armor.
going down. It is not going down. Like, they will not let it go down until it does its task.
Yep. Like, let's be real. How many X-wings have destroyed, like big bases?
Right? Or even X-Wings have destroyed Star Destroyers.
Exactly. So like, we can just send a few X-wings, go and do a couple rounds to shoot the
I mean, technically an X-Wing destroyed the Death Star. Granted, those ion torpedoes
Oh
were guided by the Force, but it still destroyed the Death Star.
Mhm.
That is an impossible shot. Let's be real. Those torpedoes. I don't know how you got it to curve like that, sir.
The
Well, I mean, it
And
was
it's
the
an
Force,
exhaust pipe,
but
shouldn't it be pushing it out?
Yeah, I saw that too. It's an exhaust pipe, so the torpedoes should have had a lot of resistance. But yeah, the
exactly.
Force.
They could have fizzled out, but
She doesn't want to stand up.
Because if she got up, she would have already.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Kick the.
by that time she could have gone up and.
kick
way
the
more.
baby.
Goodness. The editing of this makes no sense to me.
Why did the better-looking sister have to die?
It's past her. It's way past her.
No, it's not. Not if you go slow mo.
And it's just right. I don't understand. Also, is the ship
NFL,
falling
sign
too?
her up.
Get it?
We just took out a dreadnought.
Brings 3 more.
I will admit, like, the way that the bombs fall out of these
It's pretty good.
is actually pretty cool. It's like it just like spirals downward and just
Mhm.
falls.
I remember some guy saying, that makes no sense. There's no gravity in space. How are the bombs
There's
falling?
gravities in the ships.
There's gravity in
and
ships.
then when it comes out of the ships, it's gonna keep
I'm
the
pretty sure
momentum.
there's a track on the bombs that push them down. So then when they leave the ship, they have that gravity. The
Yeah,
force.
they're gonna have the momentum.
They have a momentum.
So I'm like, come on, people.
But I mean, Star Wars doesn't really make sense because there's not supposed to be explosions in space. But
It's for the
Star Wars,
audience.
Star Wars just doesn't care. Star Wars is at the point of we don't care.
We're here for money.
We're here for money, but we're also here to just have giant death balls explode in the middle of space.
Yes. Alright, so what happens to characters in this one? I feel like their progression from The Force Awakens kind of gets switched and stopped. You know what I'm
Also-
saying? I feel like Poe changed from the last one to this one a bit.
He became more of a
Fighter.
rebel fighter in this next
Or
one.
a simp.
No, that's Finn.
No, Finn most definitely became a Sith.
Also,
Even Kylo Ren became more of a simp,
you mean Swallow Ren?
right?
You took.
But no,
liberties.
but like even I feel like Kylo Ren actually changed in this movie because in the first one, he was in the first movie that he was in. He was like a super. He was always throwing temper tantrums. He was acting like an absolute child.
I mean, he is a Skywalker.
I mean, yes. If you look at Anakin, Anakin likes to throw temper tantrums.
I hate sand.
I hate them. I killed them. Not just the men, but the women and the children too. It's like, oh my gosh, Anakin. But I feel like in this movie, he threw his like one big temper tantrum right here, right towards the start, and then
he became more controlled.
He became more controlled, more influenced by the dark side, and just like he was just angry. He was one angry boy.
Well, at the end, remember Snoke said he was going to finish his training.
Yeah.
So that kind of
could be
what changed him so much.
Ah, the ending from last time. She wasn't that close.
Yeah, she was.
No, she.
Well, you know, it takes her a couple months to walk that far.
I mean, it took her 2 years.
No, it was a year, wasn't it?
2 years.
I thought
Because
between the movies they did a year.
They did The Force Awakens, and then they did Rogue One, and then they did this movie.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot they put Rogue One in the middle.
Yeah.
Psych.
I don't want this.
I can sense that the thousands of children that were murdered with this thing.
Oh, you're giving it to me? I don't want it. You don't want it? Alright.
But I don't think Ray felt that.
This thing has done terrible
The
things.
sniper's done terrible things. Holds the Child Slayer 9000.
Right.
Come on, Ray.
They should just rename it from the Skywalker lightsaber to the Child Murderer 9000.
Or to the
I don't know, something like that.
some name better than the Skywalker saber.
Well, I got mad at Disney for calling it Ray's lightsaber. I was like, excuse me, who was the creator of that lightsaber?
Yeah, but at the same
It was
time,
Anakin Skywalker.
At the same time, they did hand it down to her, so kind of makes sense.
But does she really deserve the last name, though?
Ooh, we're gonna have to get in that next time.
Well,
Not
we're gonna
here.
get that in the next movie. We're gonna get to that at the end of the next movie.
Porgs.
Porg. I was so expecting him to flip this
I
on
know,
and stab
right?
his
He's
buddy.
dead. He's
Every time I
dead.
watch this scene, I only see the edited version.
Yep.
So I'm like, wait, why didn't it turn on? I know where that baby's been.
Grogu's been in that ship.
Baby's still in there.
I hope not.
Luke, wait, did Luke go there knowing it was gonna be Grogu, or just knowing it's gonna be a Jedi? Because he came in an X-wing. He's like, "Oh, you're a full-grown adult. I don't know where we have room for you in this ship."
I feel like he knew it was Grogu.
Yeah, because he's very connected to the Force, so.
Yeah.
He probably did like some Professor X stuff. Where he's like in the cerebral.
Oh, man.
Don't ask me that.
Sorry, dude.
That was
His
actually
son
pretty. I
killed
like
him.
that cut. Where's Han? Cuts the man that killed him.
And his son.
He's baby boy.
Yes.
I like the mask with no hood.
Is that your favorite skin?
Yeah.
I like the Supreme Leader skin, with the little highlights of red in there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's just an amazing helmet. I love that style of helmet.
So, how much longer after when they destroyed the planet is it to this movie?
I don't know.
Because this is right after the first movie.
Right.
But how much time
Has passed between those?
passed between the planet being destroyed and this point right here?
Like Starkiller or the Rebels planet?
What?
What
Like
planet?
Star Killer Base.
Yeah, it's Killer Base.
Um.
Because he has all this time to heal, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a big futuristic style thing, and healing. I mean, some wounds take a lot longer. Some wounds.
If you're a main character, it shouldn't take that long. If you're an extra, you're not getting healed, buddy.
Right.
And like,
if you're Supreme Leader Snoke, you're just gonna
Die.
yeah.
And
I'm sorry, I've never liked Snoke as like the Emperor figure of this whole of the sequels. I've never really liked him as the Emperor figure. I still like Palpatine better, but he was the Emperor figure for 2 trilogies.
Yeah.
2 whole trilogies.
I mean, I know we didn't see Palpatine in A New Hope, but
He's one you recommend.
That was such a cool move. And these guys, they were so cool.
This one right here. Is it good? Real good?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I think the character that got messed up, that got robbed, Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely robbed.
I remember when it first was coming out, everyone thought that he was going to be the
He
one
was
that was gonna be the
he was
Jedi.
going to be the Jedi. I talked about this with Reggie before. That it should have been Rey and Finn being Jedis, and sure Rey can stay Palpatine, but you still have another one, so you see like the difference between like a royal bloodline and just a nobody.
Because that would have been one heck of a storyline. Stormtrooper to Jedi.
I would have loved it. I saw this video of a guy rewriting the entire sequel trilogy
Oh.
as having Finn be a Jedi, and I was like, that is my headcanon. That is what I accept now.
so what is your opinion? Do you think that Finn is a Windu?
No. Windu's too strict on the Jedi code. He would never have a child.
Yeah.
That man.
But like,
I think
I'm
Finn's
meaning,
just
like,
a.
'cause
Just a stormtrooper.
There's theories out there that claim that Mace Windu's still alive, and they're even they're even speculating even more that he'll be returning in one of the shows.
I think he just lives to spite everyone. And I think that's the reason why everyone wants him alive. It's like, I'm the reason why Anakin turned out the way he did. You thought I died? You're wrong. I'm still alive.
I mean, like, I think it would be funny. I think it would be okay to see if Mace Windu was alive. But maybe after he got his hand chopped off and
Fell
fell,
stories high from that. After
maybe during his fall he had a change of mind. It was like, maybe I'll just go to live my life as a normal citizen.
No, he would never.
I don't like this.
No, after the way he talked to Ahsoka, you're just a citizen. Sir, that is Ahsoka you are talking to. Mind your manners.
Ahsoka will kill you if she had the chance.
You got a little bit of filling on your chin
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna have to go wash myself off. That thing was a mess.
Hey, it's okay.
It was delicious, though.
Downstairs one. So how does he fish like that?
With the Force.
No, because he cut himself off from the Force.
Well, he has been there for a really long time.
Yeah, he's just buff and cool. He got the super serum from Captain America.
Maybe he did. Is there any... I feel like there's no progression in this movie.
It's like several episodes of The Mandalorian. They were just there, and it didn't even continue anything. It was just them fighting.
Yeah, but like, it works for The Mandalorian.
Yeah, it does. But if you're gonna throw something like that into this,
This movie is really slow, and then the next movie is just really fast, and I did not like that. It's like, you guys were tired of being slowed down? We're gonna speed things up. How fast? Yes.
his ring is really weird.
Ray.
That's what he has instead of a lightsaber. He has a ring.
Yeah. Who are you, Ray? No, who are you? Looks in the distance for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna go now. Ray Skywalker.
Where'd you go?
Also, why did she... We'll talk about that in the next one, actually. I was gonna say, there's so much... What were the issues in this movie?
everything.
the Rose and Finn.
Oh yes.
Because we never talked about that one. So
That's the. I think that's the biggest problem about this movie.
is the Canto Bite scene.
Yeah, that one was pointless, if you ask me.
Yeah, because they could have done something to make the group better. Because there's not a lot of chemistry between Rey, Finn, and Poe. They're supposed to be like Luke, Han, and Leia, but there's nothing really there.
Because like I like these scenes.
Between
On
Luke
this
and
planet?
Leia, not Luke and
Yeah, Luke and Leia. I
Luke and
like
Rey.
the scenes between Luke and Rey. I like the Kylo Ren scenes of him like figuring it out for himself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
They're
the
like, what
Finn
do we,
and Rose scenes,
yeah, like what do we
just
do with
drag
Finn?
it down.
Have him go to this planet with these
Have him
weird
get
donkeys.
tased. Have him have to go to a planet. All
It's like
this
how
crap.
about Poe? Have him start a mutiny. Have him commit a war crime.
Like even that's better than what they did.
I still
Have him have a
think
mean boss that he doesn't
Coin
really
Shooter BB-8 was pretty funny though.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah.
Where he has like the coins that one dude kept putting in.
Yeah, the one dude kept thinking he was a slot machine, and then I mean BB-8 just rolling around. You can hear.
I think Leia sends that with everyone.
I know, right?
I mean,
Princess Leia, what do we have?
Hope.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, come save me. You're my only hope.
Okay. What's with Leia and Hope?
It's the only thing she has since Alderaan blew up.
Right? She had to watch her own planet get blown up. So.
She's no longer a princess.
She's a princess.
No, she general.
Hux.
Hugs.
No, Organa.
Get slapped.
I still like Poe. He's one of my favorite characters in this trilogy.
I mean, I kind of figured it out from the get-go that he was going to be the new Han Solo, and
Oh, immediately.
But I didn't expect him to be like exactly Han Solo. I didn't expect him to. He wasn't a smuggler, but he was a spice runner.
That's
so
the worst kind of thing.
well, it's not impossible because there's no ship.
Yeah, and they can track you through light speed.
How do they find us? They tracked us through light speed.
What does that mean? That's what I kind of want to know.
How can...
Cause like, don't most people go light speed? So
It's
like,
the-
how did Obi-Wan track like Jango Fett? Did Jango Fett just never go through light speed when he was going to Geonosis?
No, wasn't it? Wait. He put a tracker on him he put a tracker on him at Kamino.
Uh huh.
Yeah, he did put a tracking device on him, so he could still
Find him.
find him.
Yeah, because their fight in the asteroid field was after Kamino, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how.
The sound that Jango Fett's ship makes, like with the seismic charge, just gives me so much serotonin.
The joy that sound gives me. Also, did they just soup up TIE fighters with hyperspace drives in the third one?
Probably.
Because in A New Hope, only X-Wings that we know of, these small ships, can go into light speed.
Well, it's because the X-wings were big enough to hold a smaller hyperdrive.
But you remember towards the end of Rebels, they started having TIE fighters that could go to light speed.
They did?
I believe
He
so.
hasn't seen Rebels yet.
Oh,
I only watched the Ahsoka and Maul Invader thing.
So you haven't seen like the full thing?
Yeah, no.
If I remember right, I believe that they have TIE fighters that.
And it was like a big episode. It was like, oh, they could go
Yeah.
light speed now.
Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
I know they were like working on to like destroy them too.
Mm-hmm.
Not post ship.
Because they like had intel and they had to go blow up.
Oh yeah, I do remember that episode now that I think about it.
Yeah. So I think that so later on they find out that they have light speed.
I'm telling you, they should have been a thing. I said it in the last one. I'll say it again. there's more chemistry between the two of them than between Finn and Rey. Finn's just a simp for Rey.
They're just homies, though.
Are we sure about that?
But I mean,
We know how
Kathleen
homies are.
I mean,
They
Kathleen Kennedy, she's also like oh, she's probably one of those people that believes that gay people shouldn't be a thing in Star Wars. So it's like, I'm like, shut up.
This is a galaxy far, far away. We're in space. Anything can happen. There are space wizards.
Just let us have gay Star Wars characters for once.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna kill his mom?
No, he can't do that.
Doesn't kill his mom.
Everyone else does. He's like, oh.
Oh wait, we weren't doing that? My bad. I was okay with this first time watching. It's like, she's dead. Her character's dead. We're fine.
No, I thought this was their plan. I was like, oh, they can't have her in the other movie, so this is where they're gonna kill her off. But they didn't.
They didn't.
And it worked. If you ask me, it worked.
It worked. It was weird, but it worked.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of did a shooting star and flew through space. Just a nice moment. Goodbye, Princess Leia. We loved you. Wait, is she moving? The dead speak?
Use the Force, Leia.
She has hope.
That's what she's using, not the Force, but hope.
Right. She don't use the Force. She uses hope.
using-
So this is
And,
what
and with the Force, you'll still freeze and die in space, but with hope, you can still breathe.
It's a
in
mixture
space
of
and
hope.
fly.
It's a mixture of hope and the Force. Foreshadowing? Question mark. You think her flying through Snoke's ship, and cutting right in half, is foreshadowing to what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
First time I watched this, I thought he was just gonna step on it on accident.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, now she can never find us. He's too big of a simp to let it drop and break.
I mean, it with what he was trying to do, would have done the same.
Yeah.
She couldn't make her way back to them.
I wonder what porgs taste like.
Chicken.
I don't know, but it looks really good.
It really
That's
does.
what I'm saying, dude.
I was gonna say it does look. I wonder if watch pork tastes like a mixture between chicken, duck, and turkey.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Just like a whole thing of just like it's basically a turducken, just in one animal.
Yes. How many times have we heard Chewie is like ready to kill people, and then he just doesn't?
I mean,
Like, he'll rip your arm off, doesn't get a porg because they look at him sad.
but Wookiees are just big, lovable furballs,
Mm-hmm.
Until you piss them off.
Yeah.
right? You rip a guy's arms off and then not be able to let Han Solo have the jacket that he needed.
Yeah. Oh, Luke. How do people understand droid? Is it like...
Yeah, I know, right? It's an interesting language to learn.
Could I understand the beeps and boops and the squeals?
Is it really a language, or is it just a sound that you understand?
I mean, the only droid that's like really like that you can really understand, but like everybody on Ghost Squadron understands is Chopper. Because you can kind of hear how like what he's trying to say when he's talking, like when he's making his noises, but Zeb doesn't understand him.
Oh. I mean, there's protocol droids that everyone understands because they speak common. I don't even know if they speak English in this world. I mean, we hear it as English, but is it English or is it just common?
Right.
It's human language. Except that's weird to think about. Because does everybody of one race speak the same exact language? Is there not like different languages within races?
And where do the humans come from in this universe? Are they from Earth?
Coruscant.
Of course not.
If I remember from Legends.
Legends isn't canon though.
That's why it's called Legends, Reggie.
It's only canon to Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, the gods of Star Wars.
They should just make Dave Filoni CEO of Star Wars.
That's what I'm saying. And if you don't want to trust him with that much power, he's co-CEO and make Jon Favreau his other co.
Well, Jon Favreau does so many more movies. Like, I mean, he's in Marvel
Whiny.
and all
Trying to think if I
this,
can
so
whiny.
I feel like it should be Dave Filoni.
I hate her.
If her hair was different, maybe I'd like her a little bit more.
Is the hair
Maybe
for
if
you?
she didn't look like a Kaminoan, I would like her.
Yeah. It's just the way that she's so secretive for no reason. It's like, tell Poe the plan and we'd be fine.
She's okay with you as long as you have good manners. It depends on how big your pocketbook is.
She is definitely Space Karen, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah,
Makes sense. I see it.
definitely.
I mean, the purple hair, the extra, like,
No,
the
Karens don't have
over-extravagant.
purple hair.
What?
They have natural hair. Karens don't
I've
have
seen some Karens with colored hair.
They,
But she's older, so she has to be a Karen, not a Becky.
But what Karen would sacrifice her life for everyone else?
The social
Give me-
justice warrior Karen.
give me back my deposit.
The one Karen that would try to take everybody's AR-15s, but
That's it.
failed because I mean that's just a death sentence right there if you try to tell a man to give over his AR.
I saw this thing the other day. It was talking about Alderaan. It's like, so everyone knows. Apparently, everyone on Alderaan is like Latin. So when there's like, Latina or Latin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so there's Leia there, who's like the only real like white person on that planet. They're just like, oh no, who is she? She leaves one day. Oh, we're safe. Planet gone. Dang it, Leia.
Maybe she should have stayed on there. Maybe they wouldn't have blown it up.
Maybe. She is a member of the Rebel Alliance.
I mean,
Oh.
Oh, it's the uglier sister.
You know she got bullied off Instagram from the fans, right?
Be nice, Silver.
I'm just saying.
She got bullied by the fans because they hated Rose so much. And the next movie, they took her character out. They had a lot more scenes planned with her.
They Jar Jarred her.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Granted, I still don't like her. But as an act...
What other
her-
movies has she been in?
I don't know. She's going to be in the new Disney Raya, The Last Dragon movie. She's voicing the main character.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. So they're giving her like another chance. Like, all right, we're going to let you be
Well,
the
yeah,
voice.
give her another chance because she's a good actor, but her character is horrid.
Yeah. her-
I was gonna say I didn't like the Rose character, but I mean I like Kelly Marie Tran as a
as a person.
actress.
Right.
Like, I love her as an actress. She does such a good job. Like I mean, even the way that she even portrayed Rose, I mean, she did a good job.
Like
She
the
made the
act-
best out of a bad situation.
Yeah, the acting
Exactly.
is there. It's just we didn't like the character, and people have a
Like-
hard time separating characters from actors.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they decided to make Rose a character, they didn't think the Rose character through.
Yeah. That's
Sacrifice yourself for the people you love. That's what I was trying to do.
Ooh, is that a pink donut?
Yes, yes it is.
Heck yeah! I'm gonna gain like 10 pounds just
Why
off
doesn't
of
he
this
just
podcast.
say that he's gonna go look for Ray instead of trying to lie?
All right.
Come on, Finn. You gotta be smarter than that.
If I'm being honest, you probably would have had better luck going to an actual ship and saying that than going onto an escape pod and trying to say that.
I mean, all the ships got blown up, though.
Yeah, their hangar did get destroyed.
Then how did they escape with everybody in ships?
They use the escape pods.
That doesn't sound right. Because those ships were huge at the end.
No, that's a plot hole.
Well, I mean, there's a
Cinema
lot of plot
sense.
holes.
Star Wars is known for them. We just kind of let them slide every once in a while.
You're a
Well,
selfish
we
trick.
just like there's plot holes, but we just tend to ignore the plot holes.
Yeah.
Like we're just so in love with Star Wars that we just there's a plot hole. It's still Star Wars.
They'll fix it in a TV show. Silver
She's a pretty
Bell.
smart character. She figured out for really fast.
She's good in the beginning. It's just later on because she keeps trying to make her way into the hero part.
Yeah.
If this was the only part that she actually tried to help, it would have been good. Everyone would have loved her. Like, great job. Look at you. So look, stay off to the side. You're good right there. You're good there.
Stay.
You're good there.
Stay.
You're good there. Don't butt in.
No.
Ah.
Okay. Good. Dang it.
And she butted it.
How do they have the schematics of another ship?
You know, right? What?
They need to fill that one in too. They need to make a whole road. They need to make road 2.
A lot of people died to get the schematics of this ship. It's like, how?
Years before it was even thought about.
What do you have?
Hope.
Right? They should just make the new movie called Hope 1.
There we go.
Or they need to do like a whole like Leia on Alderaan thing, and her
They
being
can make
her
a movie
being
just
a
about
rebel.
anything, and a lot of the Star Wars fan would go watch it. Let's be real. Especially with everything that they announced.
Dude, I'm so excited for
I'm-
Acolyte.
Oh, that one's gonna be
I'm
good.
so excited.
I'm
for
just
Acolyte.
excited for all of them. I mean, the two biggest ones that I'm excited for are Ahsoka and Obi-Wan. But those, I mean, I grew up with the prequels, so obviously I'm gonna love those more than some of the other ones that they're doing. But I'm excited for all of the new shows.
Yeah. How about you, Silver?
Hmm?
What are you
Sorry,
excited for
watching.
the new shows?
I'm more excited for the Ahsoka one
Mm-hmm.
and the Book of Boba Fett.
The Book of Boba Fett, I'm really excited for. I'm glad they didn't leave him as a dead character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they brought him into light in The Mandalorian like everybody wanted.
I thought they were gonna bring him in, kill him
And
off.
kill him off. Yeah.
But give him like a proper death in Mandalorian.
If he does die, I'm really hoping that Mando at least gets his ship.
I thought he was gonna get the ship at the end.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I thought he was gonna die, but I'm so
He's
happy
actually-
that he goes back to Jabba's palace.
He's like, "Hey, Bib Fortuna, bye."
Right.
I'm
wasn't-
surprised that he was
I
alive.
wasn't expecting Fat Bib Fortuna.
Neither
I
was
started-
I.
I was kind of like when I saw Bib Fortuna at the end of Mandalorian, I was like,
I thought everybody died on that ship.
Yeah, I thought so too. I guess you're not the only one that survived. Ray. A ray of sunlight.
Ah.
Nah,
not really.
that just looks like it hurts.
It looks like it hurts and tickles at the same time.
Oh, you sitting there?
Me waiting for the school nurse because I threw up.
Here, have some ice. You threw up, have ice.
You got shot. Put a band-aid on it. You'll be fine.
And put a band-aid on it and put some ice on it. It's okay.
This isn't Ben Swole. Where is he?
No, it's
Later.
next time.
He hasn't taken his shower yet.
You shot me. Well, yeah. How strong is that blaster?
Right? I was like, if that's a blaster, why didn't Han Solo use that?
I like this pistol.
I like this one.
So Palpatine's connecting them through the Force.
Yes.
After Snoke dies, is Palpatine still connecting them? Or does he break it and they are connecting themselves?
I think so. The dyad thing, right?
Yeah.
That's probably what really connects them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the dyad thing was always there, but Palpatine unlocked it for them in this one.
He went to his perk tree and went like, all right, there we go. There's the ability I need right now.
well, I feel like with Grandpa Palps, he's like, he's just sitting on Exegol right now. He's pulling the Snoke is pulling the strings on Kylo, but Palpatine is pulling the strings on Snoke and Kylo.
But let's call Snoke what he really is.
A
Clone
puppet.
Grogu.
A puppet.
No, clone Grogu.
It's true. They did use Grogu's DNA to
Make clones of
To make-
what we're not sure
well,
of, but we're pretty sure.
They cloned the midichlorians from Grogu's blood.
Oh, that word gives me shivers.
Do you not like midichlorians?
I don't like that word. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it's everywhere.
Well, it was everywhere inside Anakin's blood.
That doesn't sound right.
It was like
Yo, he had those midichlorians were everywhere, man. I swear.
His mom. So, I met this man.
No, she didn't meet him, man. He was a
No,
he was
he
a
met
force
this
Jesus.
Met this man named Midichlorian. That's what it was.
He didn't have a dad. He was force Jesus.
Yeah.
no, Force Jesus was Obi-Wan. Have you seen that mullet?
No, he was force Jesus because he didn't have a dad. He was born from the force.
Anakin was born to be a little crybaby.
Correct.
Jesus wasn't
That's
no
such a terrible
crybaby.
answer.
It really is.
That's the worst answer.
That's like me.
what is
not-
the Force? Makes Jedi control people and make
Float.
things float.
It's like when you're in school and you're not paying attention, and the teacher asks you what she's talking about, and you give the worst answer possible.
Reach out.
I feel it. I feel it.
Hey, yeet.
Ow.
Ow. I feel like
There's
Luke
the
was
answer.
like,
There's the
you know what? I'm gonna do what Master Yoda did to me to her. I'm gonna not teach her the Force at all.
While making her suffer.
Well, I was waiting for Luke to ride on Rey's back.
That would have been great.
This is how I was trained. This is how you'll be trained.
That
Wasn't
made
you-
this
Get
movie.
off of me!
Now
There-
carry Chewbacca up the mountain.
Wasn't there like a behind-the-scenes photo of him actually on her back?
I have no idea.
I swear I remember
I
that.
just spilled cash everywhere.
Very good.
I feel bad for Daisy
Oh, sorry.
Ridley
I'm just getting ready to go to the
Why?
club
Why?
later.
because she also got a lot of hate, and so she hasn't been able to find another job after the sequel trilogy.
Really?
Yeah.
Daisy Ridley?
Yeah.
I thought
She hasn't been
was
able to find
cons-
another job because people disliked Rey a lot.
Wow, I thought everyone considered her a really good actor.
She's a really good
because of
actor.
this one.
She's
But
a good
this-
actor. She's just not fit for the role.
I think she's fit for
No,
the
she's
role.
I don't
fit for the
know.
role. It's-
I don't know.
I think it's
Character development, like the behind the scenes stuff, that's what ruined the
yeah. I think it's the writing that was messed up, and she
I
had
think
to deal
everyone
with
was casted perfectly.
it. It was a good cast, and the characters, what they built up in the beginning, was there and is really good. It just wasn't translated properly.
Wait, no, you liar. She was in the Orient Express.
Yeah, but that was during filming, during like all these.
Oh.
After this, she hasn't been able to find another one.
Well, I mean, COVID's also helped with that too, but
But they're still filming movies.
that's true.
They kind of say, "Oh, actors are immune."
Yeah, everybody else but actors aren't immune, so.
Dude, the reason why actors are quote unquote immune is because they're forced to train. They're not gonna get killed by something that's only the worst of the worst immune system wise are gonna be killed
Especially with
I really liked this part though.
oh, the like
by. Heck, I hardly work out, and when I had it,
you were fine.
I had a day of symptoms.
This part though, like the balance between the light and the dark side, and her going to that hole, her unlocking her force ability. She's doing the what is it called? Cal Kestis, Fallen Order. She's on the meditation perk tree.
I wonder if Grogu, if he ever came to this island, he sat there. If he sat on that stone too.
Me. You went straight to the dark.
Grogu, when he sees Mando getting hurt, you went straight to the dark.
Right. This is actually the movie that made me want to get Star Wars Battlefront 2, the game.
Yeah, because they released like Crate and a bunch of other things after this one, huh?
I pre-ordered the game, so I got all the pre-order skins.
So you
and
have
stuff.
so you have pre-order Rey.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I wish I had pre-order Rey, but now that I've got her yellow lightsaber skin,
I like that lightsaber of hers.
I do too.
I have the pre-order Kylo Ren, pre-order Rey. Like
I was gonna say I don't have pre-order Kylo, but
I love pre-order Kylo. I love that skin.
Mm.
But
which one was that one again?
it's the scarred.
Oh yeah. See, but I bought the collector's edition. It didn't give me pre-order Rey or Kylo, but it's like, but it gave me a bunch of stuff that I feel like better than those.
Yeah, they've released better skins, but for what there was when the game first came out, it was the best ones.
Yeah. Well, the reason I bought this, the reason this movie made me buy it is because I heard in the campaign of that game, there's actually an Easter egg from the game to this movie.
They talk about the campaign of the game in Mandalorian. Project Cinder.
That is very true.
Is that a child?
Wait, they had a baby porg.
No, it's worse than a porg? A child. No.
No.
Oh, here it is. Here we go.
Yes.
Eat
Yes.
baby.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
No, he just looks sad.
I was
Don't we
hoping for
all?
Ben Swole.
Jeez, that's what Reyna's just like.
He's trying to have a conversation, my guy.
Right.
He's like, hey, how's it going? I hate you.
Right, Ray is just Anakin right now, but it's like, Kylo's just like, can I just have a conversation with you? I love you, but I'm not gonna say that until like the very end of the last movie.
Does he say he loves her? Or is it
no,
just...
he doesn't.
He
But
just
I mean,
goes for the kiss.
He just basically how he says I love you is just mwah.
I mean, he is a solo. They don't really...
He's a
Say that.
Skywalker and a Solo.
No. Yes.
He's a Sky Solo. I love you.
He's a Solo
I know.
walker.
This isn't a bad movie if you look at it from his other movie, Rian Johnson, like Knives Out, because he makes really good movies. And if this was like a standalone movie, if it wasn't part of a trilogy, with like the story it's trying to tell and everything, it'd be really good. But because it is part of this trilogy, it doesn't fit in that well.
I feel like if they were gonna do, because I feel like they should do at least some more spin-off movies instead of like the spin-off TV series show. Just because there's something cool about going and seeing Star Wars in theaters.
I would disagree with you on that. I prefer TV shows because you get more development and progression.
I do like that, and I'm really excited. Like, I knew they were gonna do I know they were gonna try to do a Kenobi movie rather than a TV show. I'm happy that they're doing Kenobi as a TV show now. But I mean, if you look at like Rogue One and Solo, those are still really good, like backstory movies. Like,
those work as movies because you don't need to do a lot of development in there. I still think Solo could have been a TV series as like his prequel life before he joined Luke and Leia and everyone and all that. That could have been like stretched out forever.
I feel like they should have
Han's
like.
life.
I mean, Solo. It's an amazing movie. Again, it's one of my favorite Star Wars movies.
Yeah, I really enjoy it too.
But I also feel like they could have done better. Like they could have done the movie, kind of like how they did Clone Wars. They did the movie and then they made episodes as well.
I like how he just stands there and lets it happen. He's like, well, I'm getting rich.
Mm-hmm.
Right? BB-8's the actual bounty hunter here. Nobody's actually a bounty hunter. It's just BB-8.
Now this is pod racing.
No,
Ryan
it's
Johnson. All right, now we need something in here, kind of like pod racing. Horse races? Yes, perfect.
Alien. And then some other guy in the back, he was like, alien horse races. And that guy,
Promotion.
and Ryan Johnson was like, give that man a
He
raise.
became the executive producer, actually. Ow.
Well, if we're being honest, that's kind of how horses are
Trained.
trained. Yeah. So what was the point of the fourth kid at the end?
I feel
Oh,
like it's
I
gonna, I feel like
I love
the
that part.
Force kid at the end. I feel like they're gonna like when they start up a whole new story for Star Wars. He's actually gonna be like the main character.
Like, I understand the idea of, like, oh, there's others. There's more force-sensitive people out there. But it didn't go anywhere yet. And they could bring it back up. But as of
So-
now, it's like, that was a string that was very short-lived.
So you know the you know the last movie, the big ship fight, right? When all the ships came in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the Force kid.
Was in one of them?
Yeah. He accidentally hopped into one of the ships trying to get away from a fight.
He
And
pulled
then
an
it-
Anakin?
Yeah, he pulled an Anakin. I'll try spinning. That always works.
Anakin, spinning is not fine, but it's a good trick.
I really wish Rey would have made a lightsaber based off her staff.
I mean,
a dual
well-
wield,
Or like a
not.
lightsaber pike. Like, very long base, and the end of it is just a lightsaber.
Mhm.
So then she could still keep her fighting style, and that way it'd be more like polish fight. Because she's
I mean,
well
she
trained
did,
with
she
staff.
did end up making her lightsaber out of her staff.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. But if she made a lightsaber purely from her staff, like, oh, I'm just gonna take this end, make it a lightsaber, and then I'm done, and then just have it be this super long weapon that she uses, how she uses her staff, she could be pretty bad, eh?
So, do you think Rey's lightsaber? Do you guys think it's actually just a yellow lightsaber, or do you think it can change into any color? Like,
Yeah, because if you slow it down, you see there's a blue, green, and then yellow.
yeah,
Well, like there's a blue, like it feels like there's a blue and green kyber crystal in there at the same time, and then when she flips it on, the blade is yellow.
I feel bad for these.
These ladies.
Right?
No, these creatures. She comes in and their lives are just.
They're the cabbage man of Star Wars.
Exactly.
Right? But they weren't over an entire series. They were just in one movie.
But one movie, their life got ruined.
What do you think they were thinking when Rey came in and it seemed like she was gonna move there?
You're like,
Oh
no,
no, please.
you have to deal with this guy, not her.
He already steals all of our green milk for the day.
This right here, Luke is spitting straight facts. I mean, we can't really let them hear it, but essentially, he's crapping on the entire Jedi philosophy and everything. He's like, yeah, the Jedi were the cause of Darth Vader, which led to the Empire. Like, the Jedi have failed multiple times, so what's the point of being a Jedi? You're like, yeah, you're kind of right.
Mm-hmm.
Also, people hate the Luke tried to kill Kylo, but he fixes it. In this movie they say, I sensed over him I was going to do it, but then I sensed good and I didn't do it. But
Mhm.
Kylo saw something different that night.
I still think it's funny though, with like we only ever get to see Ben Solo's lightsaber, his blue lightsaber, that,
Once.
like once or twice in the movie, and then the Disneyland parks, they had to design a whole.
And it's
Like-
just his crossguard saber, not ugly looking. Oh
Well,
no,
it's not his crossguard saber. It's his crossguard saber without the crossguards, and it's blue.
It's it without all the wires and everything on the
Yeah,
top
without
of
all
it.
the wires too, and it's not painted black. It's silver. It's like
The temple. Wait, are those younglings on
All
the
right,
ground?
all right. Yeah.
I
Where's
don't
Grogu?
see. I don't see any. I don't see any green little guys.
I think he's.
Put on your goggles, guys.
We gotta examine this scene carefully.
I'm gonna say, I think Grogu did this. I think they spared him too.
I think he escaped too. He was in the bathroom again that time. The first time comes out. Oh.
Why are all my classmates dead?
Comes out again.
Not again.
Mando, pick me up. It happened.
Mando, I don't have my Razor Crest. I can't.
Goodness, the Honda Civic.
Hit you in my 2001 Honda Civic, I must. Ketamine, I am cracked on.
I hate ketamine Yoda.
We all do, but we also all love him.
It's every time I get one of those videos in my recommended, I'm like, why?
And yet you still click on it
Yep,
if
and
you
then I
want to
still
watch
click
it.
on them.
There's a lot of videos that are like, I get a lot of videos lately that are pop up in my recommended feed on YouTube that are like videos that are 4 or 5 years old, and I still click on it, and it's like, and then you go look through the comments, it's like, it's funny how to think that we just randomly got recommended this like 3 years later. It's like,
No, I'm getting ones that were posted like 10 to 13 years ago.
I get a couple of those too.
That's crazy. $6, just like the rest of this movie.
It will never end like all the other movies.
Apparently, with her, the Lieutenant Connix, she's actually Carrie Fisher's daughter.
I remember hearing that.
And she's actually the one who did all of the young Leia scenes. Like, they just CGI'd her face a little bit more. And then she actually played Leia in Rise of Skywalker.
It's pretty dope.
I remember reading about that like right after I saw Rise of Skywalker.
That's you. Silver, that's you.
It's time for a break. Either we lost audio or we decided to take a break, but enjoy the ads. Hope you grabbed some popcorn during that break. Time to sit back and listen to the rest of the show.
Who is this man?
That's me.
It's DJ.
Because they couldn't get the original code breaker.
Is his name really DJ?
Yeah. Actually, I've seen a collectible figure of him today.
Yeah,
Well, it was down at the D&D store, basically.
I feel like they have Pop Funkos for
The
some
one
weird
by
characters.
Savers?
What?
The one by Savers? In Orem?
Yeah, he broke you out. You don't need
There's
yourself
one
anymore.
over by Sabers?
Mm-hmm.
Dragon's Keep?
Oh no, there's another like D&D store. I can't remember what it's called though. So.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Well, there's multiple Dragon's Keeps everywhere, so.
Mm-hmm. Coin BB-8. How come that's
How does he just have that little mechanism in him? Like,
It's a droid. We don't ask questions.
I'm going to. Because sometimes the things that BB-8 has just don't make sense. Like, the lighter, like,
Plot convenience.
I was going to say, plot is the answer to everything with movies.
That's what it is, because it's for the plot.
He almost slammed directly into the poopy.
You almost pulled a Jar
Oh,
Jar.
that would have been funny.
They look like the animal from the Last Guardian game. You know which one I'm talking about?
No.
It's like there's a kid and like a weird dog angel creature thingy. That's what these look like. Look it up. You'll see that they look kind of similar.
We're with the resistance.
Push it anyway.
Are you with the resistance?
Nope.
He is not. Pretty sure we
You're
established that
right.
earlier.
You're right. Those creatures, that it does.
See, show them.
Look at this.
Wait, holy crap.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's a PlayStation game, and I'm like, did they just copy off a PlayStation game?
Yes.
Also, do their helmets look like Emperor guards?
I thought they looked like rebel helmets.
That they looked familiar.
I thought they looked like the Imperial like commander helmets that they would wear. Like the gray ones, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The ones that covered their faces, just like all the way back.
Yeah, the ones that like went like all the way back and like around, but then it had the opening on the face.
Oh, yeah, those ones.
Like the ones that the officer would wear when they were on the AT&T and the Empire Strikes Back.
Oh yeah. The basically Darth Vader's helmet without the mask.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of helmets that look the exact same in these movies.
He's like, this helmet? No, this helmet. No, this helmet.
This one.
Were they all designed by the same like company in this world? Not the tea. They're dead.
Not
These-
the
no,
alcohol.
Not the car.
These things are sturdy as frick. That thing just ran right through a brick wall and didn't slow down a bit.
How are these guys okay riding on the back of it?
Who knows?
Plot armor.
Because it's Rose.
Yeah.
And she's like
They're just-
amazing.
Stomping on everything they can.
Yeah, the best character.
Yeah. She's the new
They
main
got.
character.
They should have been yeeted right
I know,
there.
right?
Those lights.
Clothesline.
Yeah.
Whee!
Do you remember when Carter, clothesline rider, first like scrimmage game?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's what should have happened. Broke a collarbone.
There it is.
There it ain't.
That one's garbage. Garbage will do. So
When they said that in that movie, I was like, "Excuse me, you never call the Millennium Falcon garbage."
but doesn't everyone call it garbage?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Han Solo calls it garbage.
I mean, he probably does. But it's also like the most iconic ship in Star Wars.
True.
We all love it.
Why do you think they made an $800 Lego set out of it?
Why do you think people buy it?
Capitalism.
I bought my boyfriend the Millennium Falcon Lego set. Comes home. Sorry, sweetie. This is all that matters now.
Right? It'd be like,
This is the only reason I got you.
That or if she buys you the Lego Death Star.
Oh man, dude.
To have one of those.
There's one up in
I just
Orem.
brother's getting one for Christmas.
And she's not getting you one?
I know, right?
What the heck? His girlfriend's family's getting their brother the Lego Death Star.
Just tell your girlfriend to listen to this podcast.
Maddie, buy him the Death
Please,
Star.
That's all I want.
He just wants a Death Star, dude.
Isn't that what every man wants?
Every
I
man
want
wants
my
a
own
Death Star.
functioning Death Star.
Go talk to China. They're making a moon base.
That's exactly
There's
what
already a moon base.
Well, I mean, we already know Moon's
Are those-
haunted, so.
Like X-Wings base? Not X-Wings, TIE fighters?
Looks like it.
They almost look like just the
And they made a
dropships.
sound.
They looked like the like dropships in Rebels. You know where
Oh,
they
the
would
TIE
have
drop
like,
ships?
yeah, where they have like 3 or 4 troopers in each one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kind of look like that.
Wrong movie, sir.
I'm sorry.
Luke doesn't fight Harry in this one. That's the next one.
Ah.
You guys doing a Harry Potter episode?
No, he just started humming the Harry Potter music.
Reggie, wrong movie.
Oh, he just connected to the Force.
You did it.
He looks like he's a house seizure.
Luke.
Who's that?
Who that?
It's Taco Bell.
Hello.
Oh, there goes Reggie.
Yeah, he doesn't have a shirt on.
This is the scene Reggie wanted to see. The way he's standing there is just. No, I don't have anything to put on.
Sorry, I don't own a shirt.
Her acting in these scenes are really good.
I mean, I doubt he had other.
She hit him pretty good with that lightsaber. Looking at that scar, how deep it goes. And what about his other scar from Chewie? I don't know. Is that just non-existent now?
I missed Ben Swole.
Yeah, you missed it.
And me now. That's the only reason I watched this movie and I missed it.
Right, that's the only reason anybody watches this movie is to see shirtless Adam Driver.
Wait a minute. That's a forbidden Jedi technique.
What was it?
Force crush. You started crushing the building.
But I mean,
I'd do that too if I was
Luke
about
did
to
it
die.
in The Mandalorian.
Yeah, but
Oh.
he says, those are on droids.
It
He was
don't-
trying to kill Luke
Luke.
Skywalker there.
No, self-defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just defending himself. Wait, no. If we're the school, then we have to suspend Ben Solo.
I was just
He
defending
was
myself.
bullying Luke Skywalker. Or Luke Skywalker was bullying him and he defended himself, so we have to suspend him.
I've never been here.
I'm not the father?
Ray, you are not the father.
But you are the father.
But you are your own parents.
She was just like, one day the Force was just like, hello.
Another Force child. So during that, she was talking to Kylo, saying, "This is what happened."
Mm-hmm.
And then Uncle Luke has to come in and be like, "No, can't talk to him. I forbid
What
it."
are you doing in my daughter's room?
What are your intentions with my daughter?
The hand touch.
Oh,
Just
the most powerful
Just the
Force
tip.
technique.
Just the tips.
Stop it. It's absolutely disgusting.
Forbidden love.
Has to take the glove off.
Dude, if I'm gonna touch her hand,
I'm on it.
I'm gonna touch her hand.
No protection. All for it.
Like, is he there?
So here's the real question:
Does Luke sense him? Or does Luke see him?
does this count as being 6 feet apart?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Because they're technically miles away from each other.
Wait, so then why doesn't
They're
she just
systems
punch him?
away from
Doesn't she
each
just-
other.
Exactly. They're technically very
She's
far away.
feeling something about him, yeah.
She's
He did repulse.
Yeah. He did force repulse there. Perhaps.
maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Hey, that's a dirty move.
Nah, that's street rules, cuh.
Yo!
He broke his own house.
That dude, how are you gonna watch the football game if your antenna's broken?
Because he'll just watch the porn as his entertainment.
Uh-oh.
Rude.
Wait, that was cool.
You didn't want to break his head over the stairs.
Could you imagine if that was the end of Luke? He like falls down and hits his head on the stairs.
Right, just hits his head on the stairs and then he just fades away.
Yeah.
Just.
So we have 3 different stories. The first one, he's like,
Was it lie?
the first one was a lie. The second one is from Kylo's perspective. This one is like the truth perspective.
Asbestos?
From a certain point of view.
Asbestos?
Oh,
If he really wanted to kill him, why did he just ignite it and then sit there and wait? But
No,
he was
because-
actually going to.
because he
Yeah.
didn't actually want to kill him.
Because he did it in sense of anger, but then he realized it was the wrong thing to do. But Kylo looked
See,
over.
look, it passed away like a fleeting shadow. It's like when you get ready to punch your younger sibling and you're like, oh wait, they're
I
younger
shouldn't
than
do
me.
And then your
Still
mom
do
walks
it.
in and
I
just
still
like,
do it. Man, no.
See right there, he lunged forward though, but also it's because he was defending himself.
You know what he should have done? He should have.
He should have gone like this and then ignited it.
No,
Right
no,
up to bed.
no. He
just
should.
while
He
he's
should have.
asleep.
He should have turned off his lightsaber and be like, "Sorry, I saw a bug.
Saw a bug.
I saw a cockroach. Sorry."
I
Like, 1
swear I saw an ancient inquisitor like, right next to you. I swear.
Just swear. Use the force to get out of here.
No,
But I swear
no.
it's there.
Cockroaches are so powerful still that they'll still be. You can tap it with a lightsaber and they'll still stay alive.
Most likely.
Yeah, probably.
I never noticed the face she makes. And I oop.
Like, take it back.
Take it now.
Then, oh, there it is. Hope again. Hope.
I wonder if that's like a theme in these movies.
Hope. No, that's just
So if the first,
Star Hope.
if number 4 was a New Hope, is this a New Hope? Or is this like a new?
Or the old hope.
Or yeah, that too.
A rekindled hope.
There you go.
Oh,
Reborn hope.
he's going to burn the ancient texts, the
That's
sacred
cool,
texts.
Blair.
That's no.
And then someone will get mad at him.
Yeah, that one. Who are you?
Hey, Sean.
I'm glad they
Where
went
you going?
with like original look instead of this prequel look.
Well, I mean, in the
Well, I mean-
original look, he was older in the original. than
Yeah,
the
so
I mean, I'm glad they went with like the puppet instead of the CGI.
they did that because I mean
That's what.
that's what old Yoda is the puppet.
prequels. Is the puppet.
Young Yoda is CGI. Old Yoda is a puppet.
And Baby Yoda is a mixture between puppet and CGI.
Yep.
He is everything.
Yo, somebody buy me a Grogu for Christmas.
You
Like
can get me
like
a
not
Grogu.
not like a
I want the
doll.
Lego one.
Like not a doll or anything. Just real Grogu.
You can get me real Grogu too. We just need to make a Grogu army.
Eli put
Uh,
He's like, I must try it.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna burn it. You burned it? Crap! I gotta go save it now.
It's like, I want to burn it.
I wanted to burn it. No, you don't get to burn it.
Does he have a lightsaber on him?
He always strapped. Yoda always coming in strapped.
Dead or not.
So from what I understand,
No,
is that the
Yoda.
reason he could use that force lightning ability is because they're on that island and because it's so force sensitive. Instead of, because everyone's asking, if Yoda could do that, why don't all the force ghosts just show up and beat up Kylo Ren? It's like, oh, because this planet's very force sensitive.
I mean, Yoda's actual most significant weapon is his stick.
Truth.
I mean, he had his greatest duel of all time with that stick.
We're so quiet.
I'm sorry.
He's watching the movie.
I know.
Watching.
I'm pretty sure he's watched more of the movie than anyone else here has.
True. I want to hear his input though. I want to hear his thoughts, what he's thinking inside.
You want to hear what I'm thinking?
No, not really. I'm scared.
He wants a pizza.
No, do you want to hear what I'm thinking?
Sure.
Oh, the things I could do with the Force.
I think everyone's had that thought.
But we've
That's
all
exactly
had
what I'm
those
thinking
thoughts.
right now. 'Cause I don't even.
The things you could do with the Force. Applications to
'Cause
real life.
right as you guys started talking about how he's the lightning, I'm like, made me just think.
What if
Maybe
I
just
could do
think.
that? Just boom.
You know how many people at my work would fear me if I had the Force?
You know how many Karens
Like-
I wouldn't have to deal with if I had the Force?
This
lot.
is not the manager you want to speak with.
Yes, it is.
You
No,
want to
it's
change
not.
your personality.
Just like, what is joking?
Well, so I have managers at my work that I don't particularly like,
I think everyone does.
and I just want to take the one when he's being rude. Just want to like,
Darkness.
don't even have to go to HR. Be like, just start choking him, and then just be like,
then
you
you
will
have to
forget
go.
everything that just happened.
Haitian smelt. Well,
Yeah,
it's not Beskar.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
Beskar.
Beskar.
that's for sure. I want to see the Darksaber soon. Okay, Palpatine.
Do it. Do it.
That's another thing I loved about the Clone Wars and Rebels was how much the Darksaber was actually used.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, the
Whoa,
Darksaber was.
Wait a minute. What are those?
What
Those
are
look
they?
like the things on Mando's ship. Those look like the ball thing that Grogu played with.
That's funny.
He's like, no. Don't add me into this.
Baga.
I don't like this.
What?
Of him trying to tell Finn, a ex-stormtrooper, good guys, bad guys. There's none. He's like, Finn should know this better than anyone else.
Yeah, I know, right? Let me learn you something big.
I'm gonna learn use some English.
Big brain.
Aren't they trying to have that same lesson in the Mandalorian of like Empire, First Order, New Republic? It's all the same. I don't understand how their ships could lose speed, because you don't. If they use, let's say they use the last burst of energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That momentum will continue on with space, so they could technically stay ahead of the other ship. They just won't be able to speed up or continue that. No,
Uh-huh.
they should be able to. Just turn off their engine and just let space take them.
Yeah. That's how it should be, like, because, you know, there's no
Reserve
gravity in space.
Reserve fuel. Just turn off your engine that propels you forward.
Just ask.
If
First
only
Order for
that
some
worked
food.
on real cars, because God.
Yeah, just ask the First
Just
Order.
ask the First Order
Hey
for like a
yo,
couple
can
more
we keep
hours
this
of
chase
fuel.
going? We need some more fuel. Or take those other
Like
ships
guys,
over there.
like General Hugs, General Hugs. This is fun. Let's keep doing it.
Yeah,
Give us
you
some
like
fuel.
this, don't you? You like
Why
this.
didn't they take the other ships that they had and take the fuel from those ships?
Coward! Oh, traitor.
Traitor?
Traitor.
I hate you.
That too.
Again, Poe wouldn't have had that freak out if Holdo told him the plan.
Hobo.
Holdo.
Hobo. She's a well-dressed hobo.
Well, we found a code breaker.
That's the look of
Take it.
One job.
This is the equivalent of Luke.
I didn't know that's how rendezvous was spelled.
Rendezvous.
Rendezvous.
It's French.
Yeah. Are you French?
Rendezvous.
I didn't know the Falcon had an escape pod like that.
Interesting.
It kind of.
Wait, she's ejecting in hyperspace?
Yeah, that's how you get to.
Oh, never mind.
What's it called?
That was the non-luxury escape pod.
I like that one.
You like
It's basically a coffin. It's like, yeah, you're about to freaking die.
Well,
She just flies on in. I love that.
it's almost like she called in advance because they're all waiting for her.
She calls Kylo, hey, I'm on my way. Let everyone know. Guys, my girlfriend's coming. Guys, my girlfriend's coming.
guys.
Hey, babe.
Everyone be on your best behavior. She's coming.
Hello there.
Oh, goody. Oh, yeah, say goodbye to your lightsaber.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to your face.
I was gonna say we're real close to the end, and then I realized.
There's still an hour. Yeah, wait, what the heck is left? There's still an hour.
The Holdo maneuver, the Battle of Crate.
And it should end at the Battle of Crate, right?
Is there stuff after the Battle of Crate? I don't think
No,
so.
because they all just kind of sit in that room, and then they're just like, we have hope. And then it ends there.
Well, yeah, like they all just get on the Falcon and just yeet off into space.
Yeah. So the end of Battle of Crate. Or does it end with Luke with the binary sunsets? No?
I think it ends. Well, Luke, like,
No, that's before they get onto the Falcon.
yeah, after
Goodness.
Luke has his like talk with Kylo, Luke just like becomes one with the Force.
Put her in the trash chute.
I thought that was at the beginning of this movie.
That's what I love about Force Awakens. Got a trash chute actor? Yeah, we do.
What robot is this?
The BB-9.
Bot.
It's a Gonk. No, Gonk have legs.
Yeah, Gonk have like no that mini Gonk.
It's a larger mouse droid.
He's like,
There's BB-9E.
I hate them. I hate both of them in Battlefront 2.
Dude,
Right?
BB-9E is terrifying.
Freaking zappy, zappy.
Not only that, the smoke screen.
You're right. You just see this little like
Ball of smoke. You're like, oh, crap.
You just see this little red dot fly at you. It's like, oh, like that's like even enough to scare a Darth Vader.
I don't understand it because I play as those and I die. Anyone else plays as them, they just destroy me easily. Like, oh,
Go on a
God.
2 million kill streak.
Yeah. I'm like, how do I deal damage to a lightsaber user? What the heck, you guys? I'm at full health and you killed me. And when I play as him,
You guys just like.
you use your entire abilities on me and I'm dead. I forgot, we have the throne room battle.
Oh yes.
Now,
This is a good one.
it's a good one, but when you look at it from like a choreography standpoint, Silver knows a thing or two about that.
The worst choreographed fight scene
Ever.
Ever.
Like everyone already knows about the disappearing knife, but there are so many things that like make
Disappearing
zero sense.
knife, pointless spins,
Waiting.
hitting the ground. They stick their literally they stick them into the ground and wait.
For yeah.
Or they stick them into the ground and then one of the other guards will hit his.
It's a little dance.
Fighting is supposed to be a dance, but it's supposed to look really good to where it looks like it's a fight.
Don't look good.
But it's like a little dance.
I hate this guy.
Isn't that just any metal?
Yeah. Oh, he's a good guy.
About that.
Let me change your mind in about 2 minutes.
Right, I'm gonna shoot you guys away and then I'm gonna have a change of heart.
He did the old.
How did he shoot
That
that?
was impressive.
That was a good
Bro,
shot.
BB-8's just a sniper.
He really is.
He's a
I want
machine
that
gun and a
jacket.
sniper at the same time. He's just like, oh, I need a machine gun coins out. Oh, you need this thing.
Hey, did you see how many headshots he had with the coins?
Boom, 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 boom.
Right? The dude's like the best rebels or the best resistance sniper they actually have.
The dude.
And he's a freaking basketball.
What the heck?
That was interesting.
How did
She's so
how,
stupid.
How did she get away with that? They should have seen her run up and just been.
They must just have a terrible reaction time.
They probably are a silver and R6. I'm surprised we haven't brought up Inception yet.
There hasn't been a point to bring it up yet.
That's very true.
Because
There isn't a trippy point.
that's a good movie, and this.
And this isn't okay. This isn't okay.
This is an I movie.
They really need to fix the design of these ships. They have no rail guards whatsoever.
It's because they want people to die.
Huh?
Wasted potential.
Right, I love Captain Phasma.
Grandma?
Mom!
Nah, that's Grandma.
Bah!
No, that's mom. That's a mom move.
Chocolate throat.
Hi! Hi!
What was that for?
Literally just chocolate throat. What's she doing?
That's a MILF.
Ew. That's,
Shush.
That's like illegal.
That make me uncomfy. Both of you. Both Eli
So
and
now
her.
she has good intentions once Leia's back.
Well, yeah, it's because Leia's back. Because they
Everyone
have
gives her respect.
now she has hope again because Leia's back.
There is no hope without Leia.
So she is the hope.
She is.
Yeah. It's like Flash. How Flash is the creator of the Speed Force. She's the creator of the Hope Force.
You mean just the hope?
Just the Hope.
Just the hope.
Nope, she was supposed
May
to
the
say,
hope be with you. Aw, they're holding hands.
I bet Holdo was like Leia's girlfriend, but like in the sense of Han did this again. Like the one person that she'd always go to, like Han's so annoying. After they break up.
And then they ended up getting married anyways.
Nah, I don't see it. She loved Han too much. She
Well,
hated
that's
him.
what I meant was Han and Leia getting married.
Oh yeah, yes. Rises, light to meet it.
K-Pops wannabe, just shut it.
It is Palps though.
You know, a failed clone of Palps.
I don't know. The resemblance is uncanny.
Not wrong.
I was like, Snoke has so much power, but realizing that it's Palpatine now makes sense.
Yeah.
How do you think that was done? I'm pretty sure wires, but like, how? Remember all the theories how everyone thought this was like the one youngling from Revenge
my
of the
gosh.
Sith. It's like, it makes sense. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, how the mouth is just and then the other young ones are
Yep.
Is that why he has his lightsaber through his head?
Yep.
Oh, the big wound through his freaking head. Yeah, no, yeah, because he is the young one.
That's why he took Kylo Ren and is trying to get rid of Luke, because he's trying to get back at all the Skywalkers.
I hate him.
All of them. Not just the men, but the women and children too.
Not the children.
Not my gun, no. That was great. Not the gumdrop buttons.
Great scene.
That's
we need to do a review on Shrek.
Oh, there's nothing to review. It's
'cause
golden.
it's perfect.
Come here, sweetheart. Got something to tell you. I thought we didn't have allies in the Outer Rim.
we don't.
I thought the New Republic was trying to control the Outer Rim, and then the First Order came about. At least that's what it says in The Mandalorian.
The only ally they have is that one lady that fixed his ship.
Yep. Is she even piloting the thing? She says we need someone to stay and pilot. But she's just kind of standing there.
Well, I think she knew she was going to turn it around.
She knew she was gonna end it all. Commit the unliving.
These poor guys.
How long do we have to stand here? Shh, they're coming.
They need everybody to watch them get executed.
Look, guys, it's the
It's
rebel,
those
it's
two.
the rebel stormtrooper and some girl. Let's all watch them die.
Duel. Do people really like this character,
Which one?
DJ?
Perhaps.
From a certain point of view, I guess.
From his point of view, he thinks the Jedi are useless.
I mean, if it's silver, I mean, obviously everybody likes it.
True. True. It is.
What?
It is you.
What is?
You play DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. Can't you try to do something else? Oh, okay, so it goes the Throne Room battle, then the hold on maneuver, and then the crate planet.
Perhaps.
Doink.
This man really said, "Don't take my toy. This is mine now."
You know how fun if we were kids still and the Force was a thing, how much toys we would actually break, just trying to fight over them with the Force.
Goodness. There'd be a lot of
playing with action figures would be a lot more fun.
there'd be a lot of dead children.
Yes.
If you think about it, because kids get into fights over like toys and stuff, and they fight each other. Imagine if they had the Force. They would be killing each other. And they'd be like, "I didn't mean it. We were just fighting."
Ooh.
looks like it was on a magnet.
It is.
You know those like magnet, oval looking ones?
The ones that keep spinning.
Yeah, look at that. I like this though. Where he turns to saber.
Mm-hmm. Silver kind of reminds me of a disappearing knife.
Silver would never do that.
You kind of remind me of a disappearing knife.
How so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
The answer to your question is yes. I cannot be
Cannot be being. I cannot be betrayed. I cannot be killed.
And the
Sir?
50% of you will be on the floor.
And they're like, saber, strike, true. And now, foolish child, he unites it, strike, kills his enemy.
Is it hold up?
Wait a minute. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright.
You ready, Silver? It's your favorite scene.
My favorite,
Silver,
my
do
favorite
some
scene to
critiquing.
criticize.
Definitely. Alright.
Alright, okay.
So they come in.
What's the guy doing in the back? Do you see that?
They are posing right there. They all come
Look,
in.
look at the spins right here. Look, they block each other right
They
here.
all spin off. That guy literally runs around in laps. They all stood there waiting until she was ready.
Did you see the first two guys right at the beginning? They hit each other. Doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't make sense how that fight works. It looks cool, but there were quite a bit of mistakes there. Perhaps. Goodness, you got me saying it too now.
I like that.
Perhaps.
How did they kill that many?
Because they're cool.
I hate that it only like
Part of it is a whip. I understand it's like, it's a whip sword.
It's a cool thing.
What is he doing over there the entire time? Just waiting.
Just chilling.
Oh, here we go. Okay. The guy behind him kind of has a good shot.
but instead, they wasted on spinning.
Yes. Another spin. Spin. He had a clear shot there.
The guy from the back did too, but he waited to get his head cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate this part.
Where she gets locked up, and then she somehow escapes.
Quite a
Because she's
spin.
cool. She has the force.
No, but the way she
No,
escaped.
she has plot armor.
That too.
Wait, how come he blocked it with his arm guards?
Just kidding, I don't know.
Yeah, what is the armor made out of?
I don't know.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
That doesn't make sense.
So her arm's trapped there, in that position, and then just
But
gets
she
out.
does that.
And
See,
then,
that's
but
cool.
then just gets out there.
But look, and then it only ever shows one knife still. It doesn't even bring back the second one. And it landed perfectly like that? Oh yeah, I guess he could have forced it into his hand.
That could make sense.
But
Goodness, that fight is messy.
The best.
I think we could have even directed it better.
We could have.
Oh
I feel like some of the fans know what they're doing when they do fights.
no, fans don't know what they're doing.
Only the good ones.
I was gonna say the Mandalorians. Is what happens when you give fans a budget.
Honestly. Is he explicitly said as a Sith? Because I don't think they ever really say he is a Sith.
I think he's just a dark side wielder.
I think so too, but it's just everyone's like, oh, she's a Jedi, he's a
Don't do
Sith.
this. You're still holding on.
Still,
Let go.
let go. Good scene. Good meme.
Who is not? They're no one. They're really good actors here though.
They are. Because they're good actors in general.
Yeah.
Drinking money.
Good.
I mean, I like that she's not related to anyone. And he's like, oh, anyone can have the Force instead of having to be. You have to be a Kenobi or a Skywalker or a Palpatine
Or a window.
or a Fisto.
Does it? One of the
Jedi's is allowed to have
somebody on the council has a family, doesn't he?
because his race is close to extinction. So they're just
Uh-huh.
like, all right, you can go and
Well, no. So like with Coyote Monday, I was actually reading this. It's like there's a 20-to-1 male.
right, and
So
so
he's
allowed to.
able to do that. They allowed him to, so he can save his
So
race.
she's just been standing there watching them get destroyed.
She's like
Somebody has to stay here.
1,
The
2,
entire time
3.
that-
All right, that now it's past
So the
that
entire
point.
time that
Kylo and
Rey and Kylo were fighting, she was sitting there watching them get destroyed. She's like,
Oh, here we go. Here comes a pretty good scene. Holdo enters the match.
You're being called Eli.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hola. No, my phone's just not giving me messages. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do you want? Mm-hmm. Whatever one you want, let me know and then I'll order it for you. Yeah, I'll pay for it. Okay. You want like a chicken salad or like a chicken burrito? Okay. Okay. Love you. It's time for a break. Either we lost audio or we decided to take a break, but enjoy the ads. Hope you grab some popcorn during that break. Time to sit back and listen to the rest of the show.
All right, we're real close to what is it? Holder maneuver. Take my hand, Kylo.
Be my husband.
I know what I gotta do, but I don't think I'll strike through it.
I think on Amazon they have pretty cheap Kylo crossguard sabers. If you're into that, Silva.
those are freaking dope.
There's a website that has it's the Force Effects one. It's like $100 and I think $50.
So, did the lightsaber blow up or did it not blow up?
Not yet.
No, but like in the next movie.
I think it blew up, right?
It takes her that long to turn around?
So did she rebuild it then?
Yeah, she rebuilt it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they retconned that or not.
No. This is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I want a poster of this scene.
Whenever I remember when I first watched this in theaters,
You're like,
it was
I'm pretty sure everyone's like.
the goosebumps and the silence that happened.
No, yeah,
right
everyone
then.
was so quiet. It's like,
Even when this happened, like the lightsaber.
I think right here, everyone went silent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Just nobody.
Because so much is going on.
And it's just boom. You're like, oh, and then
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That like the same joy as the seismic charge.
Just silence
Oh.
and just watching it all happen.
I love how they just made that like a silent scene. It's just silence.
It works as a silent scene because you just got to take it all in. Like,
Because if they put sound with it, they would have had to be regular speed. They
Yeah.
can't slow down the explosion like that.
so cool.
Still alive.
Plot armor.
No, they were on the right side of the ship.
That's
You know,
true.
the good side to be saved. Everyone else died.
Everyone died at the end.
Honestly. Here comes Phasma.
Like the only glimpse we actually get of Phasma's face in this scene,
Can't
What?
believe they killed Phasma.
I
right?
can't believe it either.
Like doesn't come back or anything.
Just dies. No, nothing. Although they kind of did the same with Boba Fett, and everyone was okay with it, I guess.
Yeah.
At the moment. I think that's audience reaction. I guess that can happen.
He's just chilling there. Wait, why'd he grab it just
Wait, so
stand
the sh-
there?
You know the BB-8 on the.
Wait, did Rose's bullet just bounce off the Phasma?
Yeah, it did. Because it's made out of Palpatine's ship.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom. Is this
I
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes,
think
sir.
Is it
So,
Chrome Dome?
The BB-8 in the locker, that was probably one of the dumbest Lego sets I've ever seen. Just because it's
That's
like
a Lego set.
That's
Yeah.
a Lego set?
it was.
I've never seen it.
So all it like it was an eight. So they did the ATST with BB-8 sitting on top of it. They never put the shell on it, like the top of it. So it was just that little platform with legs, and that had like one other thing. It was like
It's dumb.
it was.
How did he break that?
The normal ATSTs are so expensive now. It's insane. I have the one from The Mandalorian.
I have that one too, and that thing's freaking huge.
Mm-hmm. It's literally, I'm almost the same size as my first order AT-AT.
Yeah.
Wow. Need a lift?
Oh, that was such a horrible line.
They're still letting him control it? Okay. For a second, I thought they were jumping out with the ATS. They were like, wait a minute. That doesn't make
This
sense.
movie's whack. Let me tell you that. Nice.
That's what I look like in the morning.
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
Look at his hand right there.
I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm...
His head is ashes.
See? He has the same thought as Luke did. So I'm gonna kill him. Wakes up. Never mind.
No, he's awake. Never mind.
Long live.
Wait, that doesn't make... Supreme Leader is dead. Long live Supreme Leader. And
I feel
then
like they gave
takes
him a Agent Callus vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I almost want to say it's the exact same.
I do too.
They're full on Empire, full on First Order. Then
Oh.
later on,
They become
These fox wolves. The crystal wolves.
the
they're
crystal
so dope.
creatures.
You know what I hate?
Now I have to admit, this is actually a pretty fun map on Battlefront 2.
I was
No,
about-
it's one of the funnest.
I was about to crap on this map just then because every time I play heroes versus villains, I'm somehow the villains, and there's always a Leia out in the salt flats sniping at us with her pistol.
Oh, I love playing Leia.
I hate it on this map because I'll be coming at her as Maul, and she'll just be sniping at me, and I get hit every time.
It's because her sniper fire has auto.
Yeah. And she's all the way out there, so by the time I reach her, I'm really low health, or she just kills me.
Where's my droid?
Consistently, the only thing he cares about is my
that
droid okay?
droid?
I mean, I would too. It's a BB unit. They're rad.
Dude, when they redid Leia in the game though, that was the best idea they had. When oh my gosh, she became so overpowered.
I remember when they had her skin out, like her princess skin, out to like earn.
Mm-hmm.
I sat there and played for I sat there and it's like I better get this done in a match because people were trying to steal Leia from me.
I can't remember. I feel like I got it the first time I even tried to get it.
I got it the first match, so.
I
But it's
do-
like if I would die as Leia, somebody else would take Leia.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have to wait for them to die.
I love those walkers.
They're dope looking.
Once I saw it in Lego, I was like, that's mine.
Oh, the
old-
big boy,
Mm-hmm.
because they're bigger.
Yes.
I have the walker and Kylo Ren's shuttle.
His shuttle's pretty dope.
I don't have a shuttle.
Bro, I haven't bought Legos in forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
anytime
my I got
them-
my first Millennium Falcon this year.
I don't do Legos. I do Funkos. So I have
Yeah,
I have a Finn and a Jonna Funko. I have some from like other TV shows and whatnot, and I'm trying to get more.
How many Funkos do I have right now? I think I only have 6 right now.
I have the
I have Doom
Yeah, yeah, the one I got you.
wait.
I got you an MJ Funko,
Yeah.
but the Zendaya MJ. Because like you love Zendaya, might as well give you a Funko.
I
I can't remember who gave it to me, but I have a Mandalorian one too.
My most recent Funko Pop figure purchase was Ratchet and Clank.
Nice.
I'm waiting on Christmas because I'm getting an Ahsoka one from season 7 to add to the collection.
How
I
many
just
do you
wish
guys
they
have
I wish they would have.
in total.
I think I have the same amount, maybe like 7, 8 Funkos.
Yeah, I'm pretty
have
sure I
two.
have like 5 or 6.
I think
But
they're
I'm
next
about to
pack.
get 3, maybe even more.
They'll be
for
worth a
Christmas.
lot later.
I know, and even if they're not, they're still really cool to have.
Yeah.
Have you
I
seen?
probably won't sell them. I
Honestly.
take them out of the package.
You take them out? I keep
Yeah.
them in the package.
I keep
love
them
it.
in there. And it was
I
the
keep,
same
I
thing
keep
with
mine
Hot
in, but
Wheels.
I keep them on like out so I can see them.
Oh, there's 2 of them that have broken boxes because my nieces got to them, and so I have a like Black Panther but in his white robe one, and I have a Superman in like just any Superman costume. It's like
Yeah, I
those
take
two
them
out of
out.
box.
I want when I like, I don't know, have a bigger area to put them. Just like put them
Yeah.
in sections.
Have you seen YouTubers where their entire like back wall is just Funkos?
Mhm.
Like, how did you get so many?
I love how they think that they could take on all the walkers in this scene.
And
Yeah, right.
what do those things even do? Do they have?
Do they even have guns? I can't remember.
They do.
Okay.
What? The only reason I like them is because
Oh,
when I'm
these
on
things
the
are so
Empire,
amazing.
I just destroy them. I-
Right?
It looks cool. I like the aesthetic of like it's going through and it's just blood.
Yeah, I'm the guy. who makes
The red salt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the guy who makes who plays the heavy and makes an objective buster.
Oh, I'm the guy who plays heavy and just sits there and mows people down with the minigun.
Hmm.
I have the explosive shots on the minigun, so I could just take out objectives and get a ton of cash.
Oh, to get a bunch of points so
See?
that you can.
You seeing it too?
I'm-
Like
I'm always the first guy with.
you see the like resemblance to World War II, 1, the trenches, the bombers.
Mhm.
There's a lot of war reference. I mean, it is Star Wars, but like, whoa, why is that targeting system different than what we've seen before?
All right, where's the circle?
Where's the circle, guys? Come on.
Get to the circle, boys.
Storm's coming.
Goodness. Those are just merchandise. That's all they are. They're just merchandise.
I like this.
I was gonna say that's all that is exactly what the portal was. We
It's-
can sell toys of this.
They were the Ewoks.
Exactly.
Out of the sky!
Right.
No, my favorite is the crap, I can't remember what the animation is called. It's like the Team Fortress kind of animations.
Oh.
My favorite is the one where it's like Luke Skywalker Fortnite dancing. It's like,
Oh, Source
I want-
Filmmaker?
what?
Source Filmmaker?
Yes. That one.
Zoom.
Where it's
So
like,
cool.
I want every gun to fire on that man. And then it like, the camera pans, zooms in, and it's Luke Fortnite dancing.
Goodness.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I really feel like TIE Fighters are... Whoa, I forgot how cool this looks. The, like, salt chasms. It looks so cool. But I feel like TIE Fighters are...
I feel like
They
if
should
we
stop flying in between spaces like this. They're not made for small spaces.
Which why I think it makes them like almost underrated because they can't fit in places like that. But they're a good ship.
They are good ships.
Every single person not with the First Order or the Empire that has ever flown them, they've all said like, "Ooh, this is
It's fast.
this is nice."
No, they're nice ships. If they had a more look like the X-Wings, you know, where they're more slender and they can fit through very small spaces, but still kept their like primary design, not primary design, but like primary functions in that system, like speed and everything. Watch out later. Boom, boom, boom.
Every gun.
I still think my favorite tie out of anything is the tie silencer.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I saved your life.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta sacrifice ourselves for the ones we love. That's what I was gonna do. I'm pretty sure this is the reason everyone really hates her.
This is the main reason. Also, where's the...
But also, how fast is hers?
I was gonna say, how does she even catch up to him? If he's going as fast as he can,
How can she keep up? I mean, catch
because
up.
if she's faster than him, why isn't she doing it?
You should have been like, hey, can I take that one? Why? Nothing. Something later.
Which ones do you guys think?
Yeah, but how would they have known that they're faster?
They weren't doing that before?
He needs to get right in the middle. That's why he's doing it.
I remember when I thought he was gonna die right here.
I think everyone thought he was going to die right here.
Right.
And then she.
And then some idiot side character had to come in.
some idiot Jar Jar character. Where'd she come from?
Whoa.
I thought they were both gonna die right here. Like,
Wait a
when
minute.
she did that.
Whoa, hold up. Did you see that weird, like, editing?
No.
No.
Well, we'll see it later. But there was a weird edit where it was like there were 3 different cuts in that one scene of when she crashed. It looked very choppy and really bad. Also, did no one else notice them? They're not going to be like, should we shoot them? No? Okay.
They're just probably like, ooh, explosion? No, we don't need to worry about it.
Nah, they died.
They need to save their ammo.
They're running low on fuel.
They need to save their ammo for the real characters.
I saved you, dummy.
Like they
Ooh.
would shoot Finn, but they also have.
Sounds like she has a crush on him.
Where did that come from? I feel like they were trying to make it seem like there's a relationship, but I just never know. I never saw it. See, even he was like,
He's like, what was that?
He was
like, what
like,
the frick are you
excuse
doing?
me?
He's like, so you saved my life just to kiss me?
Correct.
and then he friend-zoned her in the last one.
What did
Well,
you?
when she did that, when
I
she
would.
like fell back down, I thought she died. I was like, oh,
Okay.
oh well.
No
Little Miss Hero over here.
Bravo 6 going dark.
Oh no.
Yeah. Nothing yet. Wrong.
Eli's leaving us. Now we must watch this movie by ourselves.
Eli has left the match.
Mm-hmm. Silver killed him.
What? They're trying to give vibes of Empire Strikes Back of like, this is the end. The Resistance has lost.
True.
I mean, the last one was giving vibes of A New Hope.
That's me right there.
Dad?
Can we see
Wait.
Mandalorian Luke pull up?
Wait, the brother that I kissed?
Now, let's imagine that Mandalorian Luke showed up to this.
Now that.
That, he would have been gone, done, defeated everyone.
Then he would pull out his laser sword and win it.
Pulls up, they try shooting him, reflects it back. Imagine if you could do that, reflect a blaster bolt that big.
The weapon of a Jedi should be treated with more respect.
Which is why if I get one, I'll only use it on kids.
True.
So I see you went to Anakin's school.
Mm-mm.
He'll come back.
He'll just be back when you're gone.
True. No, he comes back, and then she dies.
Oh,
after Leia, not Leia, Rey kills him.
Yeah.
Raya.
Raya. Oh no.
Rey
Is that
Skywalker.
the ship name people have?
Rey
Is
and
it?
Leia?
I'm pretty sure there's this. If you ask me, there's a ship with almost every character.
True.
For every character. No matter how disgusting it is.
What the heck is happening?
Yeah, you're seeing it too. There's like weird cuts.
I think that's just
The TV?
not the TV. I think it's just watching it on a Disney Plus.
Could be.
Because we had that for the first one as well.
Yeah, there were like weird cuts.
It's me.
That's me.
You've changed a lot since then.
Yeah, I have changed a lot.
You became black. This is awesome. Oh, this scene, dude.
Your boys ready?
Me picking Luke on crate.
Me pulling up to the party.
That'd be such a scary sight.
Especially the one that's like more hunched down, just staring
I
at you.
want every gun we have to fire on that man.
Oh, dude, it's such a good video.
Do it. Do it. I love that right there. Where it
Yeah, it's
kinda
like a
gets
gorilla.
ready.
It's like a gorilla. It's cool.
Whoa, wait. I thought they had. I didn't know they had top cannons.
They have like 5 guns on that thing.
That's
2 in the
cool.
front, 2 on the side, 1 on top.
Yeah.
Why would he look at his hand? Or was he looking at his hand? Or was he looking at something else?
What?
I don't know.
He's like clenching his fist because he was getting angry.
Yeah, but how did the guy know to look at his fist? That's the first thing he looked at. He didn't even look at him and then down his fist. He just went straight to the...
That's enough.
That's enough!
That's enough! Do you think?
He's like, oh, well. Probably not. Oh, dude. And then he just sat. Could you imagine being him? It's like, you gotta be kidding me.
Just brushes it off to the side. I think you missed me.
The amount of sass out of this man.
Luke Chanel Boots Skywalker.
Yeah.
This man has always been extra. Let's be real here, guys. Don't get distracted.
Boom, dude. Frick you, Hooks.
and then this guy, I'm not dealing with it today. Right away, sir.
No, we don't.
Sir, we're all out of med packs.
Please say that.
Sorry, we used the last one on another side character. We can
Probably a
only,
bit more important too.
we can only save one.
We actually used it on Lieutenant Connix.
Just have a sniper. Honestly, if they just had a sniper, I got my sights trained on him.
Did you see what Chewbacca did to him?
Honestly, imagine if that was to the head.
Dude. Like right now, look at that. Just, if they had a sniper up top.
Oh,
Yeah, you killed my best friend.
by his ignition. When he...
You saved my soul.
He looks so much better with the
No.
scar.
He does.
Without the scar, he looks stupid.
Don't let the Kylo fangirls.
Oh.
Yeah, careful. The fangirls will destroy you.
Right, we're gonna get comments now.
If we ever...
We
Would you rather
can't
have
just.
comments or no comments?
You can literally diss anyone but Kylo. He's doing this for a reason.
You can't diss Kylo, and
He's
you
dying
can't diss
so we can
Anakin.
escape.
Well, if you diss Anakin, I'll kill you.
You can diss anyone but Kylo and Obi-Wan.
Exactly. Because all the fanboys will get mad at you if you diss Obi-Wan.
What happened?
And all the fangirls.
Girls will get mad at you this. What about Kit Fisto?
Well,
You just can't
You
diss
can't.
him because, I mean...
The way he fought
it's
Grievous.
It's Kit Fisto.
I mean, come on, guys. Kit Fisto, the way when he fought Grievous in Clone Wars.
dude, that man is a legend. Kit Fisto's just the
I know.
best.
I love Kit Fisto. I
Configuring
love
his
Plo
lightsaber
Koon.
Mm.
Plo
to
Koon's awesome.
ignite
right?
underwater, dude.
Oh yeah.
With the crystal critters. He's like, sweet.
I honestly think it'd be so dope if we could have done if we had a group to do this like Ray, goodness, Ray, Poe and Finn. We need a Poe. We didn't need a Ray.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should go to New Zealand, dress up as
Hobbits?
yeah, like Lord of the Rings characters, and go to like the Hobbit holes and stuff.
Yes. Honestly. Do you guys have an issue with this here?
With what?
When she lifts all those rocks?
I mean,
I don't. No, not
I
really.
mean, I don't have a problem with it because she's actually like,
it's
being able to use the Force now.
yeah, it's not like all of a sudden she's like, it's not like the last one where all of a sudden she tapped into the Force.
This one's like she's
already
already now. She had a little bit of training.
This was like Empire, where when Luke starts to be able to realize he's got more Force abilities than.
And he lifts the X-wing out of the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of hate on her
Well,
when Luke
He
kinda
never.
does the same
Luke
things.
never lifted the X-wing.
He got close.
He was trying to lift the X-wing, but he got close, and then he had Yoda do it for, and then Yoda did it for him.
But like, think about it. When he was meditating before, like when he was like on his one hand, like meditating, right?
Yeah.
He was lifting everything around him.
Yeah. I just feel like the fans hold Luke up and just don't see any flaws with him. It's like, oh, he's fine, but then Rey's on like this needs to be criticized at every little thing. When essentially she's Luke. It's gender swapped Luke.
Yeah, and British.
British.
British. I like that little note they did where there's no like salt trails.
Mm-hmm.
And they totally give us the clue in the beginning.
Oh yeah, because you don't see any like dust particles on
You see,
him.
and you see Kylo's foot when he moves it, and then it shows Luke's foot, and it doesn't
Right.
show anything.
Yeah, and I didn't even expect it.
I neither.
I didn't
Like
either.
all
I
of a
was
sudden, I was like, oh, he's dead.
And it's like,
Wait.
wait a minute. Hold up.
It's like, wait a minute, no, he's not. What's happening?
They say that in every single one.
The Last Jedi.
Yeah, Ray.
So is she the Last Jedi right now then?
Ezra Bridger could still be alive,
That's very true.
and Ahsoka will never die.
They wouldn't just kill off Ezra,
Ahsoka's
so
got
he
like
is
the thickest armor.
She's like Avatar Kyoshi, where she just lives forever.
No, I think they would kill off Ezra Bridger because they want to make these movies so
More important.
yeah. Like Disney wants these movies to be so important that they'll take every line to
Kill the pest if I have to.
exactly. That's exactly what they do.
The only problem I even have with her lifting all the rocks
Heck
is
this?
with how many
It's a
rocks there
bullshit.
was, she makes it look like it was nothing. And we all know that she wasn't strong enough to do that without effort. That's the only part that I'm like, iffy about.
That was pretty cool.
I am the Senate.
He's gonna do a spinny move. Pardon. Boom. And then
And he's like, I did it.
he's like, woohoo! Yay!
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No.
Wait, he's still alive?
You're still living?
See round kid.
And see, this was probably one of my favorite scenes because of the homage back to Luke using his old lightsaber.
I like it. I just like it because of everything about it.
Exactly.
See
See
round,
round kid.
Ah, dude.
Oh, that was the best part.
This
Honestly,
movie was awesome.
I agree with you now, Reggie. Rewatching this, Luke's character is pretty good.
yeah,
pretty
I
accurate.
love Luke's character in this. I think this is a perfect continuation on Luke's character. Everybody hates on it, but I think it's so good.
Because they wanted it to be Luke in his prime as like good Luke from Return of the Jedi. It's like, but no, he's gonna change. He's gonna have some difficulties.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just like Obi-Wan. He's like Obi-Wan, where like we see Obi-Wan in his prime in Episode 3, but in Episode 4, Obi-Wan's older. He's
All right, Anakin,
Sucks at
deals
fighting.
up, kill me.
like think about it. So they had their own Order 66 where the Jedi Order fell. So he does what Yoda and Obi-Wan does.
Go into hiding.
Go
and
into
cut
hiding.
themselves off from the Force.
However, he does it with his Skywalker blood. He's not going to stay optimistic because he
He's supposed to be the
has
hero.
more feeling. He has more feeling because that's just what Skywalkers are.
Because everyone holds him. He's like, he's the only Jedi around. So everyone's like, it's Luke. He's the hero. He's the greatest Skywalker.
And then right here,
Oh.
his death.
Binary sunsets.
If he died and there wasn't a son, oh.
Yeah, I know.
right.
That would be what took me off.
Dies just like his two masters.
Honestly.
Just poof.
Oh. You gotta admit, this movie has some pretty good shots.
Yes.
Like, definitely shots that are poster worthy.
Oh yeah. And this movie, they try to show you that attachments is what makes a guy's evil, right? But think about Qui-Gon Jinn. Would Qui-Gon Jinn have hated Anakin for falling in love with Padme?
No.
Qui-Gon, and he was the first person.
He's not the most traditional Jedi.
He's not the most traditional Jedi, but he was the first Jedi to have the Force ghost, basically.
Mm-hmm. He taught all the other Jedi how to do it.
Yeah, he taught Obi-Wan and Yoda how to do it. How to become Force ghosts so they can live on forever.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'd love? I want to see, like,
But then who
A
taught? Like, I
remake.
mean, I'm guessing Obi-Wan taught Anakin. So
I want to see a remake of the original trilogy, but with nods to the prequels and the Clone Wars TV show. Not like nods, but like, yeah, nods essentially. Like, yes, in the Clone Wars with Captain Rex and Commander Cody, and like just little things to make it more connected.
Dude,
Yeah.
I just realized this. I want to see Qui-Gon Jinn in the Obi-Wan TV show so badly.
We're gonna see that.
Oh my
We are
gosh.
most likely
Oh,
going to see that. We will
please.
see
Oh.
Liam Neeson come back.
Oh my gosh, I love Qui-Gon Jinn. He's the best part about the first movie.
He really is. He said, and
Darth
the
Maul.
the opera scene.
Oh, I love Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh, great character.
Alright,
Honestly, they could make a TV show on him, I'd watch it.
No, I definitely watched that.
they could make a TV show on Maul, and I'd watch that.
Definitely.
With how overexposed he is, and yeah, I can watch that.
Right?
It's like, hey guys, we're making a show on Maul. You guys use Maul too much. You're gonna watch it. I know.
You guys use it
You're
too much.
gonna
I'm
watch it, you're
but
gonna
you
love
gotta-
him even more.
It's like, this is what happened when. Wait.
Kenobi.
No, I don't want it to be like Empire, like after Revenge of the Sith. I want it to be during the prequels when Maul gets cut in half, and like maybe when him and Savage are together, or when he's running the Crimson Dawn.
I
don't know,
would
something
love to
like
see
that.
like all, but I would love to see that in multiple different seasons. Like right after it gets cut in half, during the Clone Wars, after the Clone Wars,
Loose.
And then his death.
yeah, leading up to his death, like, and intertwine it with Clone Wars, the movies, and Rebels.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Broom Boy. He's like, wait a minute, what?
That's.
He's not even sweeping anything. Well, barely.
Horse sweeping.
You see how
He's
much he
force
does?
sweeping.
There we
I like
go.
that too.
I love that they added just the tiniest little force pull.
Yeah, like
It's
Tiniest.
nice.
The tiniest.
it shows you like you don't have to make a big deal
Mm-mm.
because there's gonna be people out there with the force.
Was that a holder maneuver I just saw in space?
Yes.
Everything on his planet just goes silent too. Ooh.
Now he has a little lightsaber.
Actually, it's
Like,
it's actually a
on-
broom.
Thank you. So I forgot.
I know it looks like it,
But it's a broom.
It's a broom.
It's
Oh,
a broom, Reggie.
All right. That was The Last Jedi, written and directed by Ryan Johnson. Our thoughts and opinions overall. Let's start with Silver.
Where do I even begin?
He's talkative one here.
Yeah, you just talked about the boy.
The boy?
Just barely.
Oh, I'm just curious how they're even getting, because they haven't done anything with him yet.
Mm-mm.
And so
They
it's
don't-
almost like they either wasted it or they're planning something different for him.
I don't know. They didn't have a plan for the sequel trilogy.
They don't really have to though. They don't really have to do anything with him.
Yeah, they don't have to.
I
It's
guess
just
it's
to show that there's still force sensitive children out there.
Right.
Just because the Jedi Order has fallen
But
doesn't.
since there's force sensitive
But
children, do you
okay,
think they'll do anything with
here's
that?
my thing. So now, after we saw Rise of Skywalker, and Rey is basically the Grandmaster Jedi now.
Is she
She's
but
gonna
is she?
collect more force like I feel like they could continue on with 10, 11, and 12 if they really wanted to, but Rey training younglings.
I have a good feeling
Would she go to the same temple
that
and rebuild it?
I feel like she would go back to the Coruscant
Coruscant temple?
temple.
what I'm thinking right now is like how Yoda destroyed the sacred text in here. I'm pretty sure that he's finally seen the error of his ways, that the Jedi code
Is flawed.
outdated and such, and that the next generation of Jedi are going to be more, I guess, gray Jedi like
Yeah.
that you really like.
Yeah, more Grey Jedi, less of the no attachments, no this, but
Mhm.
more feel the Force. Be one with the Force. You
Uh-huh.
can have attachments as long as those attachments don't control you.
I mean,
type
heck,
thing.
what's keeping Force ghosts on the Earth? Probably attachments.
Probably. Imagine that trying to tell Mace Windu, you have to have an attachment. No!
That's why he
No.
doesn't have a Force ghost.
No!
That's why he doesn't have a Force ghost.
I can't do it. Alright, next episode I think is either Mandalorian Season 2 review or it's The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, wherever we're gonna post it, because we're gonna be recording them at the same time.
Yeah, so it's gonna sound the same or we're gonna be really tired.
Yeah.
So that is that for this review. Alright, yeah. Thank you for watching Kings of Film. We'll see you next time.
I'm a queen.
Yas.
Yes, queen.
You've been listening to Kings of Film. If you liked what you listened to, try some more. If you're waiting for another episode, don't worry, it'll be out soon. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.